Testing, testing. Alright, so I was fucking around with my USB ports after stream yesterday, and by after stream I mean way after stream, because I basically stayed up all night continuing to grind in this game. And I think I fixed my shitty USB port fault that was caused by the brownout the other day, so that's cool. It doesn't have the thing where the audio plays when the windows are in focus, though. That bothers me. I wish there was a way to turn that off. In before they've somehow added that, and I didn't even notice. Let's see. Animation, software for the back, most many inputs, reduce input lag, so hence, yeah, none of this has to do with that. That's the thing. And that's not an audio option either. I mean, it would really make sense considering that. I'm pretty sure that the whole game suspends itself when what do you call it? When you have it unfocused. I know how to maintain and retain my thoughts, but yeah, look, I just tapped out and all of a sudden the music stops dead in its tracks. Also, it's time for me to check my stream page and see if this is working at all. It looks like it is, okay. Yeah, that looks better, okay. But yeah. Probably gonna have to turn on a whole bunch of other things actually, because I'll have to reset my whole thing, so I don't even have my setup still in place from when I was streaming yesterday, but that's okay. Alright, the bot is turned on. Turn on iTunes and the fucking music data API thing. Turn on iTunes first if I do. There it is. And now I can turn on the other thing, snip the hotfix version, the one that actually works, kind of works and it wants to, right. And hey, look, there's the notification in my own server that I didn't even notice. Okay, here we go. There's my authenticator chat. Here is the OBS window, and here is something else that I don't need. I'm gonna put the game thing all the way to the right on the taskbar so I don't get lost. Right. It's time to continue the game, in which I have been, as you can see, I'm a little bit different, and I don't remember how I left off last time, but I now have pretty sure a little bit more. I have more gold. I have nearly 6,000 enemy kills, and I have I'm at level 61. And the reason I basically inflated my enemy kills isn't just because I was grinding the specific drops just to fill out the bestiary and shards. It's also because I wanted to see like how much it would take me to what do you call it? It would take me to prepare every food item in the game. Went into this menu, I went through all of the things that I hadn't done yet, and basically tallied everything, and apparently I need something along the lines of, I'm not gonna read out this whole list, but 40 halite, 50 flour, 21 sugar, 19 butter, 32 eggs. Those are the big numbers, I think. I'll say it. Smaller numbers of other ingredients, some of which are actually kind of a pain to grind, like the dragon eggs, but I mean, I think I actually might have all the dragon eggs I need now, because I actually went into later areas to grind stuff. Grinded the big black dragon enemy. Thing drops them, and it drops them in groups of 2. What am I doing? And my inventory. I have 8 dragon eggs, which is exactly how many I need, if I don't need to like redo recipes, which I probably will have to do because of the freaking old woman quest, so boy. Yeah, I'm still not entirely clear on though. It's what do you call it? Is to get that one circlet thing that we need for the other quest. I've been filling out more of the enemy drops. I'm pretty sure we can easily now just go and get a bunch of the materials that we would need for. Also check out how many of these shards I just maxed out and turned into skill shards. Sure, we can go grind stuff that we would need for some of the higher level equipment, like diamonds. We can grind those now with the ice elementals in the last area, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, apparently the other elementals too, but I think the ice elementals have the highest drop rate. But let me check that right now. Also, hello Samsung, welcome to another Bloodstained post-game grindy stream. Probably won't be as grindy as the last one that I did yesterday, because I already have like most of this stuff. All of it. Clearly nothing that... here. And for the light elementals, I think... completely failing. This guy is... oh yeah, I remember I had to grind this guy for like a while, because his drop rate for the diamond is so low. What about the dark elemental? Diamond is 4%, and for the ice one... diamond is 6%, so that's probably the best bet. It's still gonna be kind of a pain, but it's gonna be the least painful alternative. Also, I'm pretty sure I haven't even opened my mouth all day, so... excuse me as I periodically mute the microphone to try and clear my throat. Oh yeah, I also have this weapon equipped, but as it happens...
are you eating properly?
Something else I discovered. While getting more materials and trying to craft more things, like weapons. And the armor, just to see like what some of the higher level stuff that I could craft is. One thing I did notice, which I don't think I can make another one of, but I did notice was that existed and immediately caught my eye. This thing, Rava Velar, because you need 4 Rava Burro, and you know it has the same kind of design, same kind of name, so since the Rava Burro is pretty much this game's version of the Vorpal Blade from Symphony, and the Vorpal Blade in Symphony is pretty much a slightly weaker version of a much more notorious weapon. I immediately kind of began to suspect what it was that this was going to turn out to be, and pretty much turns out I was right, so I had to farm one of the hidden bosses to get the last ingredient that I needed for that, but I did it. So now I have... where is it? I have this. And now the game's a joke. As far as my knowledge. And I've been grinding with this for a while, but pretty sure it's nowhere near as overpowered as the Crusader was for a number of reasons. Like the range for it is not quite as large as the Crusader, I'm pretty sure, in relation to your character, and also like vertically doesn't have that amount of reach. It still has a lot of vertical reach though, but it also doesn't stagger the enemies quite as much, so it's not as broken as the Crusader was. But it's still pretty broken. It's probably one of the most broken weapons in this game, just because of its legacy in that regard. Also, yeah, there's this. Kind of suspecting whether or not this was going to be the place where the where the final square that I apparently had not discovered was going to be, and apparently it is. And I just got the cartographer trophy for, I think, getting 100% map completion. There you go. But also I got these glasses. What do they do? Oh yeah, I got the Valkyrie tiara. I completely forgot to equip that because that's doesn't really look very prominent, but exploring the, what do you call it, the final, one of the final areas, not the final area, but the area right before it, in like the alternate dimension, the Den of Behemoths, or what have you. And I found a little nook under the place where the Valefor, or whatever, however you say that, boss fight was, and that was hidden there, so That's what I found. What else? It's pretty much... I think I don't even need to get any more drops out of the stuff that I already have discovered anywhere. Like, I'm gonna go through the whole enemy list just to check that there isn't any missing drops, which there might be. One of the last drops that I got was... Well, I think there is from one of the bosses. That's the carpenter. But other than that, I did grind the this guy's shard off screen, because no one wants to see that guy dying repeatedly any more than already has been. Okay, so this thing has one enemy, or one item remaining, one item drop remaining. And what else? This thing has one drop remaining. This thing has a couple. Then I have this guy's shard or this guy's shard, so... Couple of things from normal late game enemies and a couple of shards from the... Well, these are just the bosses, I already have everything from them, including the Ega shard, which is actually pretty OP, especially when you combine it with one of these things that I turn into permanent shard. To reduce MP consumption. You can pretty much grind one of the bosses in the chest boss, actually, right? That's just a couple doors down here. Which I think I will demonstrate right now. Grind that guy with this shard and just destroy him completely. It is actually a much more viable way than just trying to fight him normally, and you pretty much have to do it to get the final material drop that you need for what do you call it? Oh, there you go, it's dead. The Imbrued Fang, and I got another one. How lucky I am. That's the final material that I needed to get for the, for this weapon. So that was one way to do it. Now I'm kind of wondering if the same trick is going to work on the other bosses, because that would pretty much mean that I can grind the carpenter that way. Actually, no, there's... while I was exploring the den of behemoths again, there's like one puzzle thingy that I completely forgot about. That I did encounter during my first exploration of it, but I forgot about it after the fact. Let's see, it's near the entrance. I think it would be easier to just warp to the garden. And use the normal entrance to get there. So let's see. I should probably like write some kind of task list of the stuff that I want to get done right now. So let's see. I want to get this thing that I'm about to be attempting right now. That's one thing. I also want to get the... because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a hidden enemy that I'm going to be discovering here. Once I am done with this, that I just completely forget about. So it's one of the, like, 3 enemies that still isn't on my bestiary. So that's one. Then there's the other one, which I have... apparently I have looked into it slightly, and apparently it's... the way you encounter is by doing something that I already did several times, but I have no idea what's supposed to be done in a specific way to propitiate a new encounter. So that's pretty cryptic when compared to like the secret hidden enemies from like Dawn of Sorrow. So you actually get, like, I feel with all the enemies that were hidden in the previous Metroidvania games, except for like the Dodo. Like, even with the Dodo, I think the only one of its whole 2 appearances where you didn't get any kind of a hint as to how to encounter it was Symphony. And yet you would probably encounter it yourself by pure coincidence, just walking around, which does not apply to the hidden enemy in this game. Unlike with the hidden enemies in Dawn of Sorrow, and like the one hidden enemy, that is to say the Yeti in Order of Ecclesia, you at least get a hint for where to look or the specific actions that you need to do to be able to encounter them. Well, kind of. I mean, I'm actually trying to, or reminiscing about it a little more now, and... ouch. Yeah, hold on. So this one of the enemies that I need the final drop for, or am I getting confused with something else? Let's see. Oh, these are the bosses still. Goose, okay, no, the Goosian cannon, that's not the giant cannon. That's a cannon that's in the ice area, but yeah, I think the only enemy that was this cryptic was the fucking flying humanoid, which I would argue it's still not as cryptic as it's something you can notice. Basically the only hint that you get in the game for how to even confront the flying humanoid in Dawn of Sorrow is not even a hint, it's just like, hey, it's this mysterious creature that flies and it stays in the distance, and is there no hope of ever making contact with it? And that's literally all you get, but what you have to do is like use the Mandragora Soul to kill it when you see it in the background. Let's see. So here's this guy, who apparently will... Hold on, let me check my charts. Dimension shift, okay, I'm gonna need that. I actually think I'm gonna need this here thing. Probably gonna make this easier. Because I did encounter this room, but for whatever reason, well, I say for whatever reason, I'm pretty sure I just like was worried about dying and not. Didn't think I'd be able to get through this room, because like I didn't even have the Aegis armor when I first came through here. Yeah, whatever. Literally don't care about that. This guy pretty much traces you, but kind of are you into these traps with the Aegis armor? Well, yes, you sure are. Alright. I'm pretty sure how... Okay, even if you completely ignore the traps, I guess you can't just... I'm gonna need, like, sort of trickery to get through here faster. I wanted to say this kind of reminds me of that room in Harmony of Dissonance. That's pretty much the same kind of idea. You have to race... Like not an actual character, but like an orb that rolls through the edges of the room and race it to the end. But like that one's pretty easy compared to this one, honestly. I don't know, I need to... I didn't really use Dimension Shift at all during that. Yeah, I do need to use the reflective beam. Where is it? There is it. I don't know if... Yeah, I guess this could be useful for like getting past this part easier, I don't know. I think it stops time when you activate it, so there's that. So I'm probably gonna need a few tries just to figure out how to get through this. Like, if this makes me slightly faster, I think I could do it. Or the traps, and then... I don't know. Shit. Oh, yeah, that does stop time when you use it, so that's useful. Does put me at an advantage here. The question is, will it do it here too? You're gonna catch up to me somehow at this point, or... Well, he might catch up to me. Let's see. If he, like, overtakes me here, which he... didn't? Did I kill him now? Okay, no, I just barely won, I guess. There you go. Accelerator. Okay, I've actually been searching for this for quite a long time, and I'm actually really surprised it takes like this long for this shard to appear, because I'm pretty sure... Well, let's look at the demons thing, first of all. This guy should show up somewhere around here. Harrier, that's the guy. And in constant search of one faster than himself, and the accelerator shard, which, as you might expect from the name, is this game's version of the Black Panther shard, so it's taken me this long to find it. Or Black Panther power, I guess. It looked like my suspicion was correct. Literally every Castlevania or Metroidvania type thing in this style has this, has some variation of this. I'm pretty sure that with some of the other yellow shards that I've encountered that make like money appear more frequently, like money grinding is not going to be an object. It's kind of like that like combination of spells you could use, or like a combination of spells. It's like move fast spell and the gold ring in Portrait of Ruin that you could do too, like find that one corridor at the entrance to the Dracula Keep, and it has like 6 torches in a row, and just very quickly push it. Very quickly get a bunch of money. That's what I'm trying to say. It's gonna make getting around a lot less annoying. Probably gonna make it easy to like just steamroll enemies in the early areas too. If it's anything like in the Sorrow games, or even like in Symphony. Like, I remember that in Symphony the equivalent of this ability is pretty much the wolf charge, and if you have that at full power, you can just run through shit and not get hurt. And there's a chest back there. Clearly, this is Nam. There's a bunch of chests in this area actually, and I pretty much confirmed another one of my suspicions, which is that the way you get Alexandrite and some of the other materials in this is the same way you get those materials in Order of Ecclesia, which has them. Yeah, those bats are gonna make it a little annoying to... Damn it, I saw that coming and I took action against it, it was not enough. Go, dead. That dragon used to take me a lot longer to kill when I just had the great sword to fight it with. Right. Another way you get those same materials in Order of Ecclesia is by getting these respawning loot chests in the late game areas, but in Order of Ecclesia you can only get them in in like the bonus areas that were technically not even required, like the training hall and the large cavern. Just like for the extra optional challenge. I guess I'm gonna be running through and getting more of them because I don't want to make all the equipment like I said, so might as well just do a normal run through of the rest of this area. And there's a dragon back here. It used to be difficult before I got this sword. But because I got this sword, the game is a joke now. This is the moment. I mean, it's not like as easy to get as a lot of these other broken swords are in... I think this is a very happy maxim that I reach in this game, because there's a thing in... like the examples that I can think of that have a super broken weapon like this, which are Symphony with the Crusaegrim, which is pretty much this. And also... Aria of Sorrow with the Claim Solace, and also Dawn of Sorrow with the Claim Solace, and both of those came to the Valman way, which is a very nerfed Crusaegrim. Like, I don't know, in Aria of Sorrow it's pretty easy to obtain the Claim Solace, which is like the most OP weapon that you can get by normal means in that game, and in Symphony of the Night it's relatively easy to get this. The Crusaegrim, it's just a little grindy. But like I do remember in Aria and Dawn of Sorrow it also takes longer. It takes like some grinding and crafting like in this one to get the Valman way, which is kind of overpowered but not nearly as much as the original. I mean, in this game it does take a lot of exploration, a lot of getting to the late game resources and grinding to be able to get this weapon, but it feels like a fitting reward because it is not as underwhelming as it was in the Sorrow games. So I am happy with the progression that, you know, acquiring this weapon. Oh hey, another broken wall that I hadn't found. There you go. A breakable wall. I am very happy with the progression. That's basically how you get this weapon in this game. It feels fitting. And it feels adequate. Well, here we are in the... I guess while I'm down here I could farm the Gusion cannons or whatever to get the drop that I'm missing from them. Also want more diamonds from these guys. I'm kind of wondering how the game's gonna be. Already got 2 of them. Right, I need like 6 diamonds for one of the things that I wanted to craft. I don't want to spend like a lot of time down here. It takes... there you go. We got Orichalcum, which is one of the materials that... And Cashmere, which is one of the materials that I needed. Also Alexandrite. One of the materials that I needed for like the higher level gear that I had no idea where to acquire, because because my first run through this area I hadn't found any. Let's see. Oh dear. I suspect this guy's gonna drop another diamond, maybe. But we'll have to wait a moment and see. Fire. Okay, never mind. And that's pretty much how I have marked the, no, let's just keep going. Mark the, areas where you get the respawning chests in the map here. I also try to do the same for the other areas just to be convenient, but that's how I discovered that apparently there's a maximum of 25 of those blue map markers you can place. I did not have a clear number on that before, but now I do. A happy coincidence. Well, no, well, there's Alexandrite and Orichalcum there. So. Other rare items you can get from the chests here. There. So I'm pretty much gonna be going through here until I get to the save room, which will be not very far off, and then farming this Gusion Cannon, which pretty sure there's a room not very far off from here, which I was farming. It's like the one down here, right here. I was farming that Demon Lord because he drops Fiend Heart, which is something I need to upgrade some of the shards that I was trying to. And I did find and use for that purpose. I'd like to not die on the way, though. There we are. So I'm just gonna have to farm the Gusion Cannon down here, and I think it's pretty much the only boss enemy left that to farm. Oh shit, that was an accident. I am summon Tracer, summon the cavalry. And also summon the... Hold on, let's kill this guy in there. Gusion Cannon, oh boy. That'd be a little bit more annoying because we're pretty much always gonna get hit by the... that armor there, unless I do this really quickly and get more levels. I do have, like, the book that lets me get more experience too, I'm pretty sure. And I get a bunch of experience bonuses from the food that I've eaten. Which is also how I managed to expand my max health even further. Okay, hold on, what does that guy drop and what am I searching for? Cypress. Okay, never mind, that's what we were after, I guess. I'm sure there's an easier way to get Cypress in this. I think that's everything. Pretty much the only things left to farm now are this guy, the 8-bit overlord, and which I kinda wanna go and challenge again now that I have this even more OP build, and this guy, the carpenter. And that's pretty much everything. Except for like the last couple of slots that are to be filled out in the enemy list, of course, but we'll get to that in time. I hope. I actually have no real idea how long it's going to take me to do all that, but probably not so long that I'll not have time for the other thing that I had in mind for the question. You know what, at this point we can just use one of these waystones to get out of here. That's pretty much what their use is, you can just use them yourself. The one time I used it, like at the beginning of the game, didn't realize it because I used it like right in this room, so that was a complete waste. But yeah, that's pretty much what use them literally anywhere but that room, that's where they bring you another. I'm still not clear on like how you even roll on. I'm pretty sure this guy has. Yep. Give me. Yeah.
Can you plant?
Sure.
There you go. Have a bunch of all that already, but that's okay.
How are you?
She wants flame circlet, and I still don't know how to get flame circlet, that's a thing. Literally don't know this, and I still don't know how to get the flame circlet, so I'm kind of stumped on that one. But we should have enough stuff to... I guess that's something else I'm gonna try to do. It's like get the rest of these quests done, or as many as I can.
Did you bring it?
What does she want again? She wants omelette or something. Some egg thing.
It's good to... What are we transmuting this time?
Let's see. Egg. Something. Down here, or is it up there and I would have went past it? It's probably way up there and I went way past it. Let's see, Amorites, no, but it should be close to this, I think. Ronnie Classic pasta. Or not, never mind. Let's check all the way down here. Old omelette? No, it should be something similar to this though, like... already made. Actually, are you able to find it anymore? Yes. Can we make it right now? Is that it? And I'm just completely ignoring it. Oh yeah, egg souffle. Okay, we need one dragon egg. Make another one. It probably won't be as much of a pain in the ass to grind any ingredients that we're gonna need to get redundantly as a result of this. Probably. Instead, like...
Great.
Pace yourself out there.
That much more to compensate in my ingredient list that I came up with.
Did you bring it?
Or shouldn't I bother doing that until after all this quest were ready, but...
That's it. Oh, it's... save some for me? You're welcome.
Misericord, which I think is another sword that we already have, so copy.
Is there anything else? Yes, I'll help you.
Okay, what else does she want? A miracle, something silky and sweet. Is that like a cake?
I suppose I'll stick around.
Might be a cake, I don't know, it's like a yellow slab with something on top.
Are you eating? What are we transmuting this time?
Let's see, just go through all of these. It's apparently a miracle. Is it actually a cake? I guess. Chiffon cake? Yeah. Need flour for that. We can easily just go get that. I'm gonna see if I can buy like the 50 or something flour that I need. I have the thing up, so I need 50 flour. At least for all the recipes that I'm missing. Where's my... Oh, I can just buy more of these. Actually, hold on. Shit, I just realized I could just bought another one of those. Probably the egg souffle, yeah. Would have made more sense to do that. That was just flour. It's 50 flour gonna cost me. 1,000. That's not a lot. Okay.
It's good to... What are we transmuting this time?
Okay, let's just make one chiffon cake, which also requires another dragon egg. Well, we've never made this before, so...
I'll go with this.
Steam, seriously, you're doing this still. Every single time.
Come back anytime.
I discovered that if you, like, come and talk to this guy after, like, 4 AM, it's like, he says, I did early this morning, I see. Yeah, early. That's what we're calling it.
Did you bring it?
Let's see. Yep.
That's it. Oh, it's delicious. I feel... You're welcome.
Just been down here eating this whole time.
Is there anything else? Yes, I'll help you.
Crispy skin, juicy on the inside. Oh,
I suppose I'll...
that another, like, deep fried thing? Crispy skin, juicy on the inside. Is that like the actual tempura thing that I suspect it might be? That's what we're gonna need for another one.
Hi, Miriam. What are we transmuting this time?
see. Maybe it's this. It looked like this chicken saute. Black pepper and butter.
I'll go with this. Great.
Make another one actually. Just can make one of these
I'll go with this.
so I can eat it.
Great.
I have one chicken saute.
I'll
I'll
go
make
with
one
this.
more.
Great.
What else? Anything else that I made for her that I immediately gave away? All the omelette, but I had already made that, so that's
Come back.
done. So I'll eat one of these, and I'll eat a chiffon cake, which raises my luck apparently. See all the fucking bonuses that I'm getting from that. It says EXP gain my 1% and strengthen mine, so yes. And I'll give the other one to her.
Did you bring it? That's it. Oh, it's delicious. Save some for me? I feel a little better. You're welcome. Don't give up.
Alright, I guess I don't need the Aegis armor actually. Can I just resume my Valkyrie dress? Because at highest luck right now. I think I also got like health crafted the coronation gown, which has very high stats, but yeah. Doesn't have as good luck, so we're not going to acknowledge it right now. Still wearing these stupid goggles just because they have have high luck, but I could replace it with this, I guess. The attack power in proportion to your wealth, and I don't have that thing on my face. And also cut purse ring. We just get, I don't know, anything else that doesn't decrease my luck. Cut purse ring. This specific build, that is. That thing, which I don't want to go back to. I don't know, do I want this one or the cut purse? I think I'll use this one. Kinda makes more sense right now. Caladanda.
Is there anything else? Yeah, I'll help you.
Sea urchin. Simple one served over rice. Is that like
I suppose.
taco something, or is it tepan something? I don't know. Tacos have different names for
What are we transmuting this time?
sea urchin. That would be something else entirely, wouldn't it? Thinking of squids. And a sea urchin dish. I didn't even like look at the graphic for it. Let me go with that. Once I did look at it, but I immediately forgot. Some kind of ramen? I don't know.
You eat. So, what'll it be?
Let's find out together. Start here. I don't know, uni rice bowl? Is that what she wants? Is uni the fucking term for that? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay, so it's soy sauce. Why do we get soy sauce? Do we buy it or
Come back.
farm it off the weed garden? Guess we buy it. Okay. How much soy sauce do we need? We need 6. I'm gonna buy 8, I guess, or
What would you
7.
like to buy?
Where's my ingredients for cooking? You're the one. Because if not, then I actually don't know where I get it, but... Oh boy. Hold on. I need to like get it off a chest in the garden or something. I'm actually gonna look this up because I don't wanna like... Oh fuck, put this up in longer. Also, I don't wanna slap the microphone by accident. Hold on. Time out. Thank goodness the fucking Extra Life wiki for this game already exists, and they went over there and locked their Twitch thing on the side so I don't have to load that when I don't want to. Let's see. Sold for 100G, really? Sure.
Oh, hello, miss. What would you like to buy?
Excuse me, just gonna have this unfiltered. Red milk, moco, pasta, blah blah blah, gunpowder, blah blah. Don't see it anywhere. Removed. Predominantly cleft. ever on here in the first place? I still don't know. Like, can I like craft it over here?
It's good. What are we transmuting this time?
Can you craft it over here? I think we can. Oh, prompt for it here, so I guess to
Stop that.
find the alternative way. Hold on. According to this, it's also encountered in the sorcery lab. Let's see. In the part, blah blah blah. The room with an angels. I'm just gonna like walk around here until I can find. Pursue it in one of those. Oh, hold on, let me get Oh. Let's just ignore that. It's fine, we have a very, very slow heal going on. Ow. Apparently need a lot of soy sauce. And since I just looked at it in the like inventory archive thing, I'm forced to assume that we get it as an enemy drop from the enemies. Pretty much the only thing that makes sense is that we can find it here. How do you know we found it here along with miso, which is something else that we need? Fun. Isn't it? Vector, this is... How much do we need? Hold on, let me check my list again. I need like 7 or 8. We need 6 plus the one that we need for the extra things. So basically 7 and 2 miso. Alright, so we got one of those. One of those at least. I got a bunch of alkahest because I was grinding the ghosts for ectoplasm because we need that to upgrade a lot of the like resist element shards. I get a bunch of alkahest as drops from that in addition. Gotta time this adequately. More soy sauce and more miso. That's purple easily, I guess. Hold on, now that I've determined that and I've gotten what I needed, it's time for meat. Getting Buck familiar whenever he whenever you save with him in the party and starts to say another page written in your book, but I keep thinking that he's gonna say another puzzle solved, like Professor Layton, and make it just a good price bowl now.
I'll go with this.
Need miso for this too? No, we don't. Okay, good.
You have to.
Did you bring it?
Let's see. There you go.
That's it. Oh, it's delicious.
Enjoy your sea urchin.
Save some for me? I feel a little... You're welcome. Don't give up. You're going to get through this.
How did you ring? But I get the feeling that all of these rewards
Is there
are
anything else you'd like to
copies of stuff I already have.
Yes, actually, I'll help you figure it out.
How about risotto? With apple and rice. I think we've seen the... Well,
I suppose.
I guess we would have to have seen that. Or else... Actually, it's something I completely been forgetting to do. Let me quest archives. It's like refuse her quest just to see if she says anything different. Really, we're almost done with that quest line though. So you need apple risotto. Right.
Hi, Miri. What are we transmuting this time?
Apple risotto, and we already ate that. Need more apples though. I think we get those as drops from harpies.
Come back.
Let's find out together. Tomatoes. Aussie Pete. Well, where is Aussie Pete? Is that the dude from the cathedral? That's one of the harpies too. Am I looking down here? I need to look over here. Why yes, okay, let's go fucking get some apples. After I get this questline done, I hope I'm able to do so without a lot of problems. Let's see if I can take a break from the quests, because there's pretty much got the one other questline left to do. How do I go to this guy? I forgot about this. I had like a bunch of new hairstyle magazines.
Fascinating. People do their hair like this?
I've unlocked a bunch of other stuff, I presume. Let's see. Like, are we missing anything still, or do we have everything unlocked? We might have all the hairstyles unlocked, alright. That's default. Let me go for the default hair color, just to see. He's in order. That's the default hair. That's straight hair, that's longer, that's the pigtails, that's whatever that is. Some weird fancy bun. That's a ponytail. That's the short bob cut, I guess. That's whatever the fuck that is. The big braid. That's like Chun-Li buns hair. This looks like a slightly less fancy or curly wavy version of the default hair. That's, you know, that's like a braid in front. Looks a little ostentatious, I don't know. This is the same as the other one, but with... It's like slightly parted back, and also it's got wavy bangs on the front and the top, and like that one hair sticking with that one. Like, looks basically the same, but with a slightly different bunch of curls on the sides. Right. I don't know, I'm thinking either of the ones that we have new, either this one or that one. I'm thinking this one. What else? Like change it to something else, like black, or go back to red. I pretty much haven't used blonde and white at all, so I'm gonna go with blonde this time and change the hair color to the eye color, not the hair color. Guess we're not able to change the... I guess it doesn't give us the option to change the clothing color just because I wouldn't actually be visible over this particular piece of armor. That gives you a specific color no matter what. Get up here. Let's go up here, and there's the mark we have. Just need some apples. How difficult will it be to get some apples as a drop from this guy, I wonder. A little more than I would have liked. Even though I have a lot of abilities and junk that are supposed to enhance my... like how easy it is to get drops from any of the enemies. Like even the pickpocket one, which I finally figured out how it works. It like basically make the monsters drop their items before you kill them. Like in any one of the hits leading up to that. Trying to do this. Problem is you can only do that if you're holding straight up while you're on the ground. Okay, there's one apple. Did we only need one apple? Probably get like some more so I can get, you know, have that fall back on. Apple F3, which I'm pretty sure is how many I need for this specific dish, but let me check my thing. Need more apples on my ingredient list. I don't see apples anywhere, so I guess not, but I'm gonna get one more just as a precaution. And before I get it immediately, and so I did. What do you know? Isn't it funny how that goes? Ow.
It's good to see you. What are we transmuting this time?
Well, we're making apple risotto, which I guess I already made, so I don't even need to... Black pepper. We're gonna need to get more black pepper soon, too. We need that for a bunch of other dishes that's...
Great.
A bunch of other dishes that I need to prepare still. Why did I talk to you? Hold on.
Did you bring it? That's it. Oh, it's save some for me. I feel a little better. You're welcome. Don't give up.
Demon necklace. Alright.
Is there anything else?
What do I have if I refuse her? Let's find out.
Actually, but hang it up. I'll help you.
Want noodles in broth, don't we all?
Oh, you don't have it?
You don't
I'll keep waiting.
have it? Well, I mean, I can just accept this even if I don't actually have it. I don't know, if I don't have her quest active, she doesn't imagine it though, so I can't like get her a second.
Is there anything else you... Yes, I'll...
Alright.
Oh, you don't have it? Well, I'll keep waiting.
Well, there's your voice thing that she says if you refuse her. I like to drink all the soup with this particular dish. Are there dishes where it's impolite to drink all the soup? I guess in the same context where it would be impolite to leave all the... or eat all the food because it implies that you weren't given enough. Seems like a really roundabout way of thinking though. I don't know. Gambler's ring. I think we might already have that, like, you know, with everything else.
Suppose.
Okay, noodles in broth. She wants ramen, I presume. I have like 4 types of ramen that we can make though. Let's see which one that is.
It's good to... What are we transmuting this time?
Soy ramen, I guess. Yeah. Okay, soy broth. Oh boy, do you know what that means? We can't even make soy broth, can we? Nope. Bay leaf. Okay, we don't need more soy sauce at least. Where do we get bay? Why do I not have that yet? Alright. So... where is it again? I need also Chinese noodles, which I guess we don't have. Okay, interesting. But we can make some.
I'll go with this. Great.
And now we need fay leaf. How do we get fay leaf? Let's see. We can determine that ourselves, or I'm gonna have to... Okay, maca weed. Really? I thought these were the common ones and these were the rare ones for some reason. Right, okay, let's go kill some maca weeds. The garden. Be pretty easy. Expect I might even be able to like run through enemies with this at this early point in the game with this power. Just kill them immediately. Or not, hold on. I can just run into them and then run straight headlong into the fucking Iron Maidens. There we go. None of these are maca weeds. Oh. There they are. Spiral sword and good. Can I like one-shot the maca weed with this? Apparently not. Right. Well, whatever. It's not like a big difference to stop and do this maca weed. Apparently we need fay leaf. I guess those are ones we get from killing these things. Fay leaf. I have one. I'll get one more. So do I need fay leaf for my ingredient list? Let's see. Yeah, we need 4, so fuck it, let's get them now. Shouldn't take too long. That's 2. I don't even care about... That's 3. like more shard drops at this point, honestly. That's 4. And that's 5. Let's get one more just for redundancy's sake. You never know, we're gonna need more than that. There we go. Oh wait, I've missed this. I don't need the super jump to get across when I have this shit. Okay, we got the thing.
It's good to see you. So, what'll it be?
Okay, leave. Oh yeah, the soy broth first, and then Nipponese broth flavored with soy sauce.
I'll go with this.
There you go.
Great.
Broth. Soy ramen.
I'll go with this.
Come back anytime.
Let me go ahead and buy like
Did you bring it?
that I haven't eaten yet that I can buy here after this.
That's it. How did you know? Oh, it's delicious. You're welcome.
And there's the gambler's ring. Like, is that a new piece of equipment? Let's find out. Probably not. Like, okay, the demon necklaces eliminates vulnerability when using shards, really, so you become invincible when you do that. That seems kind of OP. Stows luck and pluck to would-be gamblers. It's probably better than this one for this, yep. Gamblers, I wonder if that has like a use other than just increasing their luck. Any other weapons that I haven't looked at? The Kaladanda. Staff, the Lord of the Underworld, used to preside over the dead. It's apparently quite strong. We'll use that for something. I don't know, I feel like I've eliminated the need. Other than fucking Ravavilar, aka the Crusadegrim. Even so, well, there's a Fangshi scarf, woven from the threads of a rare insect. I guess we can use this quest line to, like, get other rare stuff before we get overpowered like this. Let's see.
Is there anything? Yes, I'll help you figure it out.
What else do you need? Craving food that falls apart. Simmer dish and it falls apart and you get a dying slave, which is actually pretty rare from what I understand.
I suppose.
Okay. Let's see. Like, what are the requirements for crafting a dying slave? Sure, they're pretty ridiculous. Misericordia. Interesting weapon known as the Sword of Mercy, which is what Misericordia is. Crafting a dying slave, you need 1 hofwood, which you need 2 gold, which is ridiculous because gold is like stupid rare. It's much just to make it. I don't even know how to get more mercury. But apparently I have some. Hold on.
Stop back.
Let me check that real quick. Common alchemic material, really. Buy that? Hold on. Surely not. Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna buy more food here.
What would you like to buy?
Oh, you can buy mercury, okay, never mind. Buy that and... Buy halite, really? What the fuck? Why did I grind for the halite before then? Whatever. That's a non-factor, you can also get ectoplasm here. And alkahest, but it's expensive, it's better to just grind that. I want the food. Where is it? I don't know, like, place with, isn't there a tab for food? Do we need to, like, find it down here, I guess? God. Okay, here's a problem too, it doesn't tell you if you've eaten it or not on the screen. Christ, it doesn't tell you here either. Look in the thing. Let's find out what that is.
It's good. What are we
Dish that
transmuting
falls
this time?
apart. Pork curry? No. Pork cutlet? No. Chicken? No. Flavored for this? I guess, but we need more soy sauce for that. I should probably just make this. Stuff the food that I've eaten, food that I haven't eaten. I sort it that way, like sort by craftable, sort by category, sort by craftable. Right. I'm not gonna do that right now. It's gonna take a while. Still. So I need more soy sauce. Should have seen that coming. Let's go back to the burn again. And find more soy sauce here and there. Just lying around in these blue chests. Oh yeah, I forgot. These fucking enemies also have like one shard that I'm missing, don't they? Or like one item that I'm missing. I don't like these things. Let me check that real quick. Before I spend time on something that I don't need to. Bag empty? Yeah, they're missing one item drop from those. I completely forgot. Rennet. What's the item drop we're missing? Something that isn't rennet or bovine bloom. Right. It's a time. Until we get it. In the meantime, I should probably think of something, but I honestly cannot. Let's see. So what I want, other than finishing the quest lines while the stream is going on, is to do this, to get the last couple of, no, whatchamacallit. Last couple of whatchamacallits, which I mean the last couple of enemies that aren't on the bestiary yet. I'm pretty sure I have a good idea of what to do for both of those. Other than that, I don't know, I guess I could try the second round of the boss rush or something. I don't remember if I beat it or not, or if I just tried it once and then failed. I think I beat that or tried that and then failed. After I beat the game the first time, but I would dare say I'm probably a little bit more better equipped to deal with it this time. Still not getting this fucking drop. And wait till we have freaking like 0.50% drop chance like with the diamond from the light elemental. That'll be fun. Better yet, I can't wait for it to be something actually useful, like somehow getting farm a lot more often. It's this much of a pain to farm it. Still haven't gotten it, have I? Just ran it and the fucking... No, I did get it, flying beef. Okay, I guess I blinked when I got it. How you get flying beef? Alright. Is that the only way to get flying beef? Because I think I need that for my cooking thing. Yep, that's the only way to get flying beef, which I need 5. Oh great, oh great. Well, I can't wait to have the current here so on that, but until then, hold on. I didn't get the soy sauce yet, did I? I need to look around for the other blue chests, so I can actually get that. There's my soy sauce, but you know, only one is not enough. It's never gonna be enough for this. There's my red beads, Eastern fabric. Just stuff that I probably don't need. But might as well get extras. Probably I'm gonna need a bunch of other crap that I'm gonna have to grind for. That's why I try to like get all of the armor and the weapons, but yeah, there's more miso. That's something, I guess. Let's just go back. There we go. And now we can make the thing that we need, which is...
It's good. So, what'll it be?
what was it? Cutlet? No, it was the Fornius thing, simmered Fornius. We don't have that in the shop, do we? Let's just check that now.
What would you like to buy?
Tonkotsu, miso, blah blah blah, Fornius and garlic. We have Fornius and garlic. I don't know if we've done that yet. I think a faster and easier way to figure out which of these I have eaten and which ones I haven't is to take the ones that are on the shop and compare them against the other list. Okay, rice bowl. You know what, I'm gonna do it right now because fuck it. Makes sense to me. Rice bowl. Uni rice bowl. Risotto. Almost done with this quest, but I don't care because I still need to craft a bunch of other stuff in my own. Macaroni, gratin, classic spaghetti, soy ramen, tonkotsu ramen, miso ramen. What else? Corn chowder, chicken saute, garlic chicken, pork cutlet, ginger pork, fried potatoes, cornels and garlic, flan, strawberry crepe, cookies. Wait, damn it. There you go, the rest of them. Chiffon cake, strawberry cake, egg souffle, apple juice, lemonade and fruit juice, and that's it, I guess. Yep, and dark matter, I guess, but dark matter is a different deal entirely. I guess we can buy dark matter, actually. I just realized we didn't even have to farm that. We can buy that with money. So there you go. Probably do that later, so let's see. Time to figure out which of these I've eaten and which ones I haven't. Sure, let's see. Rice bowl, only rice bowl, apple, risotto, egg and rice. Okay, I have not eaten oma rice. Might as well just erase the ones that I have eaten. Egg and rice. And up I have eaten, so I haven't eaten oma rice, or curry and rice, or macaroni gratin, probably. Or anything other than tonkatsu. I have eaten tonkatsu and miso ramen. erase those. I've eaten chicken saute. Let's see, where is that? I've eaten garlic chicken. I've eaten pork cutlet, which you can just get from the pigs as drops. I've eaten ginger pork. I've eaten pizza, fish, fornios, and garlic flan and manju. Sponge cake, chiffon cake, chocolate strawberry cake, scrambled eggs, fried egg souffle, apple juice, smooth and fruit juice and macaroni cheese. I need to buy one of all the rest of these that are still on the list and outside. I need to list.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, whatever.
What would you like to buy?
Let's see. Take one of these. I'll take one of these.
Oh, thank you.
I'll take one of these.
There you are.
I'll take one of these. I'll take one of these.
Pleasure doing business. Is this
These. I'll take the fried potatoes.
Oh, thank you.
Strawberry crepe.
Oh, thank you.
The coquillas.
Is it pleasure doing
And the
business?
lemonade. There we go.
Oh, thank you.
Now I'm gonna eat all of them. To get max HP, intelligence mind, and max HP, max MP, max MP, and constitution and mind, constitution, and constitution, and strawberry with int and luck, alright, and cookies for luck, and lemonade for MP quick charge. There you go. Now we're even more overpowered than we were before. And there we go.
Did you bring?
What does she want again? Ooh, that falls apart. Oh yeah, we needed the thing. Hold on, we didn't even craft it yet, did we? No, because I was doing that whole investigation to
Hi. So, what'll it be?
figure out whether or not... what do we need again? The fucking... Fornios thing... Not make it? Fornios in something... Emerald Fornios, alright, it's not categorized properly, that's why it doesn't show up.
I'll go with this.
Emerald Fornios which are apparently not eaten, so...
You have to stop.
Let's
Have a look at. Oh,
see if I
what
can
would
buy
you
that
like
now.
to buy?
Fornios, because I haven't...
Is this here you are?
I'll buy another one and I will chomp
Scrumptious.
for intelligence bonus. There you go. Yes, because you eat fish and it's rich in phosphorus, so therefore...
That's it. Oh, it's delicious. Save some for me. I feel a little better. You're welcome.
And there's me dying slave. Alright, which I can use to make an even more OP weapon, I'm pretty sure.
Is there anything else you? Yes, I'll help.
I think we're almost done. Beef hot pot. We get another 8-bit nightmare. So why do we need the 8-bit nightmare? We already got that from beating the 8-bit stage. Let me know if that has a use other than just sitting at our inventory. Dip the meat and vegetables. A beef hot pot, well it says right there. Dip the meat and vegetables. Hold on. Okay, I have been eating before eating them. Right.
I suppose I'll stick around and.
Go to Chili's for that.
Are you eating properly? So, what'll it be?
Get that weird sauce to dip the celery in. Right. Beef hot pot, where you dip the meat and the vegetables into something. Let's see. Hot pot. I guess it's this. I don't know. The only one that says hot pot. That would be it. Anything else that would make sense. Curry, pasta, ramen, sukiyaki. Oh wait, maybe it's this. Hot pot made with meat and vegetables which are dipped in egg. Alright. We need 4 G-bone steak, of which we have 3. We need 2 soy sauce again. Okay, where do we get G-bone steak? Aren't we just getting that as a drop from something? Like one of the flying enemies. Seleno and Ossipete. We need one of those, and we need some soy sauce. We need one more soy sauce.
So, what'll it be?
Oh, 2 soy sauce. Motherfucker, whatever.
You have to.
I'm still not able to buy soy sauce. I'm
Have a... Oh, what would you
still salty about that. No pun intended. Broth. I guess you can, like, I don't know, buy soy broth and use alkahest and that even makes sense. I don't think it would. I'm kinda tempted to try it though, just because of how stupid that sounds. It's... yeah. What's at the bottom of the scarf? Okay. Poison. Same difference. Let's get some 2 soy sauce and let's get some of the things later. I'll be saving, because I haven't saved in a while. I'll save after I get to the save point here. Sure hope I get some soy sauce in the time that it takes me to get over there. If I look down here, is there like a move just here somewhere? Damn it. I'm trying to cheat this room by using dimension shift to get around, but apparently not working out.
Dimension shift!
Alright, here's an easier place to farm this enemy. There you go. I discovered it. Just trying to figure out if there's like other blue chests nearby. I need blue chests right now. Oh, better wait up around a couple of years for this thing to get picked up. I really hope they fix this eventually, this thing where you need to farm the enemy's drops and it's awkward when they get stuck like this. And pelt and red bean. I think we need red beans for something else. Oh hey, it's the... these are the fucking Catoblepas types enemies that turn you to stone with their breath. Probably use these bovine plumes to like upgrade the super jump image thing. I'm sure I can do that. Upgrade shard. Come on, I've come this far. Is there not? Nope, I guess there isn't a single blue chest over here for my trouble. Oh. Yeah, no, I guess the route that I've been following the other times is like the only one that makes sense. There.
Dimension shift!
Stand right here, okay. Can do it.
Dimension shift!
Oh, fuck, just doing this a normal way, I can just cheat. Dimension shift. Yeah, leveled up in a cat. How am I now? 64. I'm now the master of polygon technology. fuck, I have to try this fucking chest over in this big room, right? Acknowledge.
Dimension shift! Dimension shift!
Miso and separates. We have enough miso now. That would actually, you know, come out in the place where he actually started doing that gesture. Or the place I was standing when he started doing that gesture, which is way farther back. Yes, not though. Okay, so still no soy sauce, I'm gonna have to do another one in this place. Because I'm getting crimsonite. I got one soy sauce for my troubles, guess I'll save. And get the fuck out of here. Sure hope I can. Sure hope I can find another, like all the fucking materials that I need from this area before I run out of waystones. Nice. Already failed. Okay, let's just wait around here, out of reach of that cat, before we get this thing. Any minute now, before it just disappears. Okay. Oh, there's a demon horn. I guess we get those demon horns from those enemies, those gargoyle-looking things, and not the cats, which I thought needed once to drop them. The cats have those horns that look like that. At least it looks that way. That's what they call it. Okay, there's the other soy sauce there. Oh shit. Only dead. And there's even more soy sauce, so let's just leave. Right, we got the stuff. I sure hope we don't need to go back there and do that again. In a hurry. Okay, we're apparently transmuting sukiyaki. Where's that? Am I still not able to make it? What else do I need? Oh, right. Forget about that. Let's go get that right now in the Sect Cathedral. Sect. Oh. Maybe you only pronounce the ones, the C's that have like an H right in front of them with the hard K sound. Mr. Fang. I need G1 stage from this guy, so let's get started. RLP. Now we're getting apple, which is supposed to be the red drop instead of the... I don't know if it's supposed to be the red. It just not really seemed like the red drop because of how infrequently it dropped last time. And now it's dropping all the time though. That's a little strange. But hey, there's the G1 steak. Let's just go back and get that food prepared immediately. Oh shit. Hey, you got the stuff this time, Sukiyaki. Haven't eaten it, so we'll
I'll go with
transmute
this.
one, which is all we can do. Fortunately, and
Great.
Come back if things start to go awry.
and then what? And then we'll buy another one from the shop.
Oh, what would you like to buy?
So that we can eat that ourselves.
There you are.
And then we'll give the other one to the old woman. That pot made with mixed vegetables, yes. Strength +1, mind +3. There you go.
Did you bring it?
There you go.
That's it. How did you know? Oh, it's delicious. You're welcome.
Alright, 8-bit Nightmare has been acquired. The second copy of that I have. Hold on, let's see. How many more of these quests are left for this woman? Apparently just one. Alright, let's see. Got
Is there anything else? Yes. I'll help you.
something life-changing, an unforgettable meal made with a choice ingredient, and we'll get the recycle head from that. Oh boy. No.
Oh, you don't have it? Well, I'll keep waiting.
I guess the stupid controller wanted to think that it was disconnecting again because the fucking light on it just changed. Hold on. I'm actually gonna disconnect it on purpose and reconnect it so it doesn't do weird shit. Okay.
Is there an... Yes, I'll help.
Okay.
I suppose.
Something life-changing with a choice ingredient, right? I think I know what she wants. She wants like this super meat butter that we saw. I mean, there you go. Exquisite steak. Yeah, made from the choicest meat. Another flying beef. Oh, there you go. We're gonna need to farm that in one. Well, we can make the butter right now with this.
I'll go with this. Great.
Where is it? Here. Need one more flying beef and then we can put this quest line behind us forever. Seems. So fuck it, let's go get it right now. Beef from that enemy. Wine plume. Actually, hold on, before we even do that, there's something I want to do before we keep farming that enemy. Cow, you know, farming that cow, no pun intended. I'll go to enhance my shards and
What are we
be
transmuting?
able to use this bovine plume that I've been getting a bunch of copies of to, yeah,
I'll go with this.
enhance the high jump shard and get it to max rank. Invincibility at the moment with high jump.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
And there we go, maxed out. Oh, there was Sinisters. But we got more drops of Sinisters, I guess not. Maybe we got drops of Feet Skull. Invincibility during high jump is no mine, though, I guess. Maybe the fairy. How do we get fairy wing?
Stop back often.
Let's see. Fairy wing drops from the Sida, alright. From one of the underground labs, sorcery labs. Hold on a sec, let me get my cup. Cup of ice and also a little bit of soda. It's more ice than soda at this point, like usual, because I forget that I have this. I end up not drinking at all. Although I probably should, like, not even because I'm not getting uncomfortable or anything, because I probably should drink some liquids. I've been talking all the time.
Dimension shift.
Jeez, hold on. Alright, let's see how easy it's gonna be to get more of these fucking flying meat. Just need one. I should probably stick around for the shard copies. There it is. Okay, that actually didn't take long at all. Let's get the fuck out.
Dimension shift.
Just expedite this as much as possible.
Dimension shift.
It's good. What are we transmuting this time?
Let's see. Well, we're preparing the thing. Exquisite steak, which of course we've never eaten, but apparently it'll improve my strength by 10 points. Jesus Christ.
I'll go with this.
Come back anytime.
So of course we'll buy another one. For ourselves. It's 3,000 gold.
Is it? Oh, thank you.
And we'll consume it.
Precious.
And I have a big strength bonus, and
Bring it.
there you go.
What was your name again, miss? Miriam. Oh, thank you, Miriam. You've gone through so much trouble just for me. Oh, nonsense. You've made me a better cook.
Are you the one actually doing the cooking, though?
When you need help, look to others the way I did. Someone as kind as you will come along. You deserve that.
I mean, what did you do to help others in your furthest point?
Well, that's nice of you to say.
We need some accountability here.
It's true. You'll see. Here's a little kindness for you right now. Thank you, Susie. Oh, you're welcome. I hope you don't mind if I tuck myself in. All that food has made me sleepy. Of course.
Sleepy.
Good night.
Hello, controller, what are you doing? Oh, there you go. Recycle hat. Now she's... Oh, that's a bed that she was sitting on. For some reason I thought it was like a chair. Apparently there's just a bed here. I do like that she has her normal portrait with lip sync. Sounds of sleep here. Let's link the clip for that. And listen to it as many times as you want, right? So, what is the recycle hat? It stops. I mean, holy shit. Okay, really? Is this do what I think it does? Because if so, then we can definitely do the gun through now. Hold on. We go to... Oh yeah, you.
I finished the oven. And a plant.
Yeah, sure, give me more potatoes.
Can you plant?
Sure.
Potatoes.
How are you?
Once the flame circlet, I still don't know how to get the flame circlet though. Yeah. That's still a mystery to me. Hold on, let me check the... What do you call it? The
Hi, so
crafting list. Because I'm pretty sure I haven't seen the flame circlet here either, so... I'm at a loss when it comes to this. Doubles the ammunition you use, what makes firearms stronger. Deep burns. Yeah, we need it, like, you know, one more diamond to get this. Kinda want this right now, honestly. Blue tail one, fairy wing, cap made to resemble a puppy. Oh.
you have to stop.
Okay, the meme hat that you see in a lot of fan art. Okay. Let's just save after completing that questline. So, I guess what we could do now is like go and find the other secret enemies. One of which, well, let's see. I'm sure, like, we need to get a lily tail for the beast head, so we can start working towards that while we're on the. We just say, right, Chefing. Working towards that while we're on the way to our next encounter. Just have a bunch of remnants now, if I ever need that. Okay, we got the lily tail immediately this time. Let's get on the train and see if I can trigger this mysterious encounter that I've been told. I've done this a bunch of times on my own, but apparently I just didn't do it hard enough. Sit right here and relax and watch the scenery, alright. And I'm gonna put my controller in my lap and just grab my cup and take a drink. And watch the trees. I've watched this for long enough that I've commented on how the trees look and the grass is just basically just floating. And how they did these effects right at the beginning of fucking Symphony of the Night with the forest that's like going by very quickly. In the foreground. I don't know. A little bit better in that game, but like, I guess you could argue that even though Symphony of the Night is like purely 2D, it's masterful 2D pixel graphics. It's like so the most beautiful pixel graphics ever. Pretty much. It's, you know, you can see why they pretty much try to copy that look for every other Metroidvania that they made after that point. Are those the fucking northern lights in the distance? How far north are we in, you know, wherever England that we're apparently in? Aurora Borealis, oh boy. Hey, well, you know, there's something there. There you go. Yeah, apparently you just need to fucking stare at this for a full minute and then, oh. You get cursed and you get fucking destroyed by this guy. Alright, so apparently this guy just murders you continually by virtue of looking at you, that's the thing. But yeah, that's the hidden enemy, that one of the two enemies that we hadn't discovered yet. A bit of a spook. But, if we leave that aside for a second, the other. Christ, I'm trying to get to this one, please. To the other hidden enemy. That's actually something I've been anticipating quite a fair amount. Return to the library after getting all the map completion, apparently.
Here to take out a book?
Yeah, I'll take out the ultimate book. Do we have the ultimate book? And the logbook. I have all of these.
I'm certain to return what you borrow.
If I must keep out all my books that I have right now. Hold on, like Fortune Tome, Tactician, and Godsend.
As you wish.
There you go. Hey, look, I have no books. Can you give me more books now? Yeah, okay.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
That's right, I have like nearly 100 luck right now. It's out of our highest stats, base stats actually. More than attack at this point. Even if we have a big attack boost from the food.
Be certain to return what you borrow.
Have I not done something properly? Hold on, we have 100% map complete. I'm not supposed to come here right now, or was I supposed to come here earlier? That's something terrible. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look into this too. I only saw one account of this. Pretty much. Hold on, is this what I got, or is this what I got? Or I got. Or am I not paying enough attention? Hold on.
Oh,
Oh yeah, hold on. Prowess, Tailwind, and... wasn't that one of the ones that I already... Tome of Conquest, Prowess, Tailwind, and Mastery Tomes. Greatly increases luck, increases XP, and take what I want to that. I guess we're gonna sacrifice one of our luck tomes for that.
that tome is especially valuable. Make absolutely sure you return it.
Okay. I have the Tome of Conquest, which I'm pretty sure I borrowed before. I had it borrowed before. Thought. Hold on, what am I doing? Really? I'm seeing conflicting information because I'm pretty sure I got the Tome of Conquest quite a bit earlier than what these things I'm reading told me or are telling me. Those are the appearance conditions for it. Alright, guess we're gonna be doing this though. Coming to the entrance real quick so I can save. And I'm gonna go all the way to the end of the game. How? And look, I guess we just found out why the store didn't have a... or this room had these weird door indentations.
Stop!
OD?
I warned you. What you take from the library must be returned to the library.
Oops.
Boy.
You'll pay for this transgression. Death is too kind for you.
Bit of an on-the-nose Symphony of the Night reference there.
Return what you borrowed.
I mean, I would've. Oh boy. So this is the Alucard fight, I guess. Oh boy. Alucard fight to us, the fucking... I guess people are gonna call it the JoJo ability. Even though it isn't necessarily. At least he doesn't make it quite as... what do you call it? Quite as... overt as it could be, and I appreciate that. My last punch kick and my last... this. It might be better if I just... He's gonna do the G-Roll thing again, actually. Yep. It'd be better if I, don't use my luck build for this. Oh dear. Big oof. Okay. Ooh. He even has the fucking Hellfire ability like in Symphony. Alright, so... got to... Game over. Okay, I guess we needed to stop the music for that voice clip. So this is definitely gonna be a fight that I need extra preparation for. Hold on. Well, in this case, I guess extra preparation is just gonna mean using not my luck build, but my be as strong as possible build. We'll have this, of course. I'm still guessing that that's the best possible hat that we have right now for survival. We should go back to him and like get more what do you call it? Coronation going, yeah. I'll get that. We'll get more books that are for defense and offense. Now if you want this, it would increase our strength, but we would lose defense. Like I don't know if defense really matters, so maybe we will use that for this. Where's the cursed ring? Whatever. There's inflictions increase your power. It provides a defense to increase attack power. Be better only for... this, what are we gonna use? Only for like boss medal runs, I guess I don't. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that fight somehow had, a boss medal associated to it, which pretty surprising. Hold on, I think we can make a better scarf right now. Let's hold on. Arrow tracer. It's the accelerator. Accelerator, I said. There. No detective side. We need better like strength. So we're gonna be using this for our... using this as our... this is a usual build. But that had a name, I don't know why we never see that anymore. Let's go back and see if I can build some extra defense and power-up items. I get some more food actually. Get bonuses from that.
Hi, Miri. So, what'll it be?
Let's see, scarves for one thing. Should be able to get a better scarf over the rainbow. Brings good food and comfort to whoever finds it. But the best one, it probably is the best one too.
I'll go with this.
Everything else is worse. Coronation gun. We have the best chest armor at this point, I think. How about, well, we need to make Pleiades. We might actually be a good idea to like farm diamonds. Get even more of, defense from that. But I think that's pretty much it. Hardly any weapon. We have yet to examine here. Dying Sleeve. That's right. Can't we... we're supposed to use Dying Sleeve to make something else that's like an OP sword here. Eternal Blue. Minus in Alchemy. Orichalcum 1 in Brood Fang and DS Era. What do we have? I think that might be the fucking... strongest, like, base damage weapon. I guess we're gonna make that.
I'll go with this.
Ooh, I like it.
I like it. Alright, we need another DS Era. I need to sacrifice a Durandal for that, though. It's gonna take some doing to get everything. Like, I wanna be holding at least a sword. I wanna keep my Durandal. We don't need a Durandal in this fucking thing. Just sacrifice that for this axe. I don't know, I'm just gonna keep it that way.
Pace yourself. Hi. So,
I am gonna make some more food. Miso cutlet will raise my strength and constitution for one point apparently.
I'll go
We'll
with
make
this.
that.
Great.
I will be confused as to what else we need. We'll just take care of the rest of the food later, probably. And I guess I can use my money to buy a bunch of probably farm money easily with like the ability I currently have, so I should just use my money to farm or to buy a bunch of potions right now or something. Just get more food items. I'll actually eat the food thing that I haven't eaten yet right now. Buy more.
Oh, hello, miss. Oh, what would you like to buy?
I don't know what would be cheaper actually, because high potion costs 900. Large amount of health. I don't know. It would be like, probably this one would be better. How much of it can we buy? A lot per. Let's get some high potions. Get like 5 of these. We can only get 5. It's the same fucking restriction as in
Oh, thank you.
as in that other game, Curse of Darkness.
Is it here you are?
It's pretty ridiculous because you need way more fucking healing items than that. You just need to like find more healing items yourself. But in that game, you can't just like buy them. You have to actually farm them off the enemies, I think. Oh, it's more punishing. I'm just gonna get a bunch of garlic chicken. That's actually
Is this here you are?
pretty good. Heals. So let's save and let's attempt this fight one more time. Now that we have all this in our setup. And if we die again horribly, and if I feel that we shouldn't have died again horribly, then might actually farm the extra diamond that we need to make the super scarf, or not super scarf, super whatever it is. Well, that's the other thing I would need. Another shard, I don't know. Wait until we have 1500. Okay, we should hit by that fucking creature, but there. Oh, we've seen this cutscene.
Return what you borrowed.
Okay, so oh. Our health, the damage that we take is very, very marginally increased. Oh. I don't believe I saw him do that for light scheme before. Okay, no, that was apparently significantly easier than last time we didn't need to heal. Stand still, projectile field that stops time. Is he dead now, I guess? We just killed Alucard. Oh. Summon that guy to help me, but... If we... Oh, I didn't mean to use the potion yet, but I need to... I didn't need to, but I want... My... blood... thing. Blood, sorb. Blood steel. Absorb all of this. And this is blood that's right in this room. Good. That's what happens when you kill a boss with the Chrysagrim equivalent, I guess. That was ridiculous, but it also tells me that I'm ridiculously overpowered, and I quite like that, honestly. This is what I've been working towards. Paste current. Well, let's return to the other one. Hold on, did I... Oh, motherfucker. I can update this one though. Hold on. Should have done that before I switched to the other one. Let's see. The Gambler's Ring. Yeah, that. We need this too, since that doesn't increase our luck. Guess we're sticking with the Valkyrie Garb, because that's the better one. The best one for luck. And we have a better one. Valkyrie Tiara, which is same luck but better defense. I think that's it. And of course we're switching to the best OP sword in the game. From Crisagrim to not Durandal, from Crisagrim to Balman Way. Oh yeah, we need to change our shards to standstill. I feel that stops time. And I don't know how to do that with this. The freaking hidden enemy on the train should be a joke. Let's stick with accelerator. So let's see our archives thing. Warlock Dracul. Vampire who presides over the library. You can manipulate time. Apparently got like... He's also got the fucking silly nose and the viewer, I guess. Is that like a Waluigi nose? Even looks like he's got the pointy, angular mustache. And yeah, at least he has a 100% drop rate for that thing. I wonder if we can fight him again, or if we can, like, still gonna be there, but turn, it probably isn't. He's the Wrath of the Librarian. So I don't know, that's kind of weird. Guess maybe... Hey, we got the last time on that we needed, wouldn't you know it? If I come back up here, It's not gonna be here anymore. Guess you are supposed to notice that that room looks weird, but like, how are you supposed to know that? If you take one very specific book out from that guy and bring it there. Okay, I almost want to say that I did that before and nothing happened, but I guess maybe because I hadn't beaten the plot final boss yet, because apparently that's another requirement according to the things that I've been reading. Return to the library now. No, apparently he's still away.
Oh, Dee? You're still alive?
Vampire, remember?
That means I can come back from the final death, surely.
Right. Sorry. I suppose you'll be wanting your book back.
No, you defeated me, which means you now command me. Pillage my shelves as you please.
Well. Oh boy, I can now get every book in the game.
I'll go with this.
So yeah, this was worth it, I suppose.
Pillage my shelves as you please.
There you go.
Here to take out a book?
Yeah, so it looks like he says the same thing as before, except he now says this instead of the normal.
Oh, changed your mind.
Did a normal message. So yeah, we now have ultimate book access, which I think makes us even faster than normal. It's part of the abilities that you supposedly get as part of that. So now it's time to finally complete our enemy bestiary thing by going back to the train. Be faster. I guess it would be faster to go here instead of going through the sorcery lab. So I guess the only things left to do for me on this stream would be like pure ridiculous grinds. Would be like killing this last enemy and trying to figure out what's up with the other quests. Which I might have to look into resources for the sake of, because I do want to finish those on stream. Finish all the quests. Holy shit, yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm faster now, thanks to all the book bonuses that I now possess. Ow. Oh boy. This is really the feeling, you know, that you... As far as I'm concerned, at least, you want to aim for whenever you play a Castlevania game. This is where it's at. When you've gotten to this point, you've made it. Right, let's actually do the thing. The train. Let's kill all the dudes on the train. And let's make a quick adjustment. I'm not gonna get off my whatchamacallit. I'm not gonna get off my luck build. I'm gonna maintain my luck build, and I'm going to, yeah, wait for like a minute or like a minute and a half for the guy to appear, so. I think that's pretty much it. I didn't need to make it like a checklist or anything after all. Pretty much all that I want to do now before I put this game on stream to rest for the time being is kill this dude. Get the rest of the quests done and get the rest of the enemy drops done, which should be pretty trivial after what I just did. So once I have that done, then still will have things left to do in the game. That'll be like really grindy. Just go out and farm a whole bunch of materials at the enemies, and probably won't be very exciting to watch on the stream. So probably give it a rest or unless I don't know. It depends. See if I have all the ingredients that I need off my ingredient list to to complete like as many of the cooking dishes as can before I step away. There you go. Here he comes. Here comes the jump scare. So I'll just stop time and he can't hurt you anymore and just fucking wail on him until he's dead. Jesus Christ, how much health does he have though? This is a little bit disturbing how, in spite of my ridiculous cheese tactic, he's taking this long to die. Oh, I'm out of magic. Okay, you're right. Maybe I just did a little too much magic or damage to that. Resist curses with that shard. Got platinum as a drop, and I just got the demonologist achievement, I think, for unlocking all of the demon entries here. So yeah, we're only missing the shard from this guy, the shard on the item drop from this guy, and I think that's literally everything. Everything else is already completely filled out. Number 44 is sure is the enemy that we just killed. So keep an eye out for that. Let's see what that guy's name was, I guess. We're almost there. Let's see the Kune. An eldritch creature that inflicts a fatal curse on whomever it detects. He also loves to dance, apparently. And he drops platinum, has 15% drop rate on that, so I'm glad we got that first try. And the resist curses shard as well. How much HP does he have? 1805, so yeah, I probably did way too much damage to him. Didn't need to do that much damage. But yeah, that's everything. Go back to the beginning from here, there will be nothing else left unfilled. All the way back to Morte, and he's pulled out. Okay, back to using the other shard to get around. How am I doing? It's not here, that's it. It's here. Let's go through. All the way through to the freaking, the other side. The hidden lab, or whatever. to the destination. Right, so. I'm gonna sort of replenish my magic here so I have more of it. Or just replenish my magic wherever. I guess I can just stay here. We got 100% enemy discovery, we got 100% map completion. Now we just need to get 100% everything else. Because very soon we will have 100% like enemy drop completion too. I do find a little bit disturbing those. Oh, I still have no idea how to get to the you know, that flame circlet thing that we need for a quest. Literally come this far and I've discovered this much, but I still don't know how to get that one thing. It's like only about halfway through that quest line. What is up with that, Gary? Oh yeah, hold on. Over here we might as well farm the city for some fairy wings. Sure, we're gonna need that for a couple of things. Only getting Vespa and Stinger though. Okay, there's one. I don't know if we get another one, so we're gonna... There we go, there's the second one. Pretty sure we need at least 2 for whatever it is that I wanted to do with them. I don't even remember what it is exactly at this point, but that's alright. We can actually just come back here with that specific location right there. It's not like a problem to come back and farm them, but still. It's no trouble at all, so might as well get it out of the way now. Okay, here we are.
Hi. So, what'll it be?
Let's see. We got Konekune, we got... Ornus Moon, yeah. Okay. Fuck. Not eaten this before? How come I didn't notice this before if we didn't eat it? Or whatever.
I'll go with this.
Let's eat it now.
Come back if things start to go awry.
Let's see. Ornus Junior. Intelligence by 4 points.
It's good. So, what'll it be?
Can we craft like new shards? We're gonna craft document gold. Oh. All the time. Probably expand that actually to like find more higher value money items to appear more often. Gotta feel the dark power with dark matter, which we can easily get that actually. We're trying to enhance our shards, so let's see. Fairwing to that. Is that the only thing we needed before though? Hold on. We needed it for something else, I thought.
I'll go with this.
Also, I'm pretty sure it's actually not that hard to farm these, so let's, yeah. Hey, we can...
I'll go with this.
Holy crap, we can make our
I'll go with this.
weapon attack even faster with this weapon, I guess. Guess we just turned Optimizer into a skill shard, alright. Giant Slave to Sword Expertise. That anymore. These are like not very urgent shards to improve at this point. Can get a permanent defense bonus if I get one more Lion Lord's Bane. Let's take care of these later, probably. So we need that thing, I think, for like crafting a something. Let's see. Oh yeah, the hat. Hold on. Make the stupid hat. Now we can make the stupid hat. Let's equip it.
I'll go with this.
It's worth it.
There.
Please hurry.
Pace yourself out there.
Let's go talk to someone with this hat on. This guy.
You go get it.
Or not. We need to talk to someone who will actually be able to, you know,
I finished the harvest.
be able to see our portrait while talking to them. Here.
Can you plant this?
Here. That's my hat.
Sure, I'll get to work.
And you. What do you think of my new
How
hat?
are you, Miriam? Getting by.
Take take a picture. Hold on. Just to commemorate the moment in which I finally crafted this stupid meme hat. Still don't know how to get your flame circlet. Can you tell me how to make your flame circlet? Hold on.
Hi, what are we transmuting this time?
I don't know. What are we transmuting this time? How do we get that stupid circlet? I think I'm just gonna make like more of these hats. Maybe that'll unlock the secret. Eastbury, hemp, and strange leather.
I'll go with this.
Eastbury.
I'll go with this.
I already had one, but might as well get a blend. Witch's hat with witch's tears and tome scrap, sure.
I'll go with this.
Bunny ears. Lily ears, of course we need a hairband.
I'll go with this.
Hermit spray with a sinister eye, which is literally an eye in the hat, I guess. Or we can make Pleiades, which is like one of the strongest ones. Should make that one first, actually. And equip it. Fuck
I'll
it.
go with this.
Fucking stupid hat was fun while it lasted, but we have something better now. It's silver bullets. We need more silver and holy water. We can make that. Just gotta buy some holy water. Let's make all the hats, literally. Oh boy. I don't know. It requires me to have gold, though, and that makes me doubt. If we're gonna make more gold, yeah, this is the only way to get gold. Hold on. I don't even know how we got this gold, this one thing of gold that I have right now, but I get the feeling that I didn't transmute it. Gold, just gold, come on. Extra life. Gold. No idea. The wiki is very inadequately prepared, so at this point doesn't tell me where else I got this other gold, so forced to assume that right now this is the only way for me to get more gold. Get 50 mercury and 10 dark matter.
Come back in.
So you know what, the first thing I'm gonna do with this gold
This time.
is actually gonna be this, gonna be crafting that extra shard. And gold, there we go.
I'll go with this.
I guess I can make that one with dark matter too, so I have all the craftable shards.
Come back.
Actually, can we make more dark matter here with like more food options? I think, maybe. Can we? No, we need witch's tears. Fuck. Okay, well, it's kind of expensive, the requirements to make them. Regardless, so probably not going to bother with that right now. So yeah, now we have the gold shard. What if we want to enhance the gold shard that I just got? What would it take to do that? Ectoplasm, okay. To start with.
I'll go with this.
And then what?
I'll go with this.
Lethal boots. No, it's not the same thing. Ectoplasm and holy. Oh yeah, let's go buy a bunch of holy water. Let's buy like 5 of them right now. What do we need that for? Crafting.
Oh, what would you like to buy?
I'll carry up to 9. Let's get 7.
This is Paul, thank you.
It's good. So, what'll it be?
Resist curses. Oh yeah, we have that. We need even more to improve that, but let's do the gold improvement first.
I'll go with this.
Guess get one more ectoplasm from the shop. I could go farm that ectoplasm off the fucking ghosts, but I already did that for a bunch of these augment things. Fuck it. Let's
Stop back.
get one ectoplasm from the shop just to see.
Hello. Oh, what would you like to buy?
Where is it? Where is it? I know I've seen it there.
Pleasure doing business.
Are you? So, what'll it be?
I'll go with this.
And what will it take to keep improving this now? Let's see. Ectoplasm and gold. Oh boy. Oh yeah, we're gonna need to craft more gold then. So 2 ectoplasm, 2 gold. Let's improve this one next. Holy water.
I'll go with this.
It's gonna be like
I'll go with this.
just spend 9 holy water and this and max it out probably. Like rank 5 now or something, right? Just the curses. So buy 4 more holy water. 5, I guess I have one redundant one.
Oh, hello. Oh, what would you like to buy?
So, what'll it be?
The curses, yeah.
I'll go with this.
I think with the other ones, like, just fire or whatever, it's just like put more rubies into it, put more emeralds into it. And apparently for this one, we're gonna need panacea, right? I'd imagine 2 panacea. Just off, so you have that, I'm pretty sure, though. With holy water, yeah. This is actually very easy to obtain, very easy.
I'll go with this.
We need exactly what we need, so buying the extra holy waters was actually perfectly...
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
perfectly, well thought out. Need more bronze, though. Or bronze chest guards to resist attack types, physical attacks. I don't know if we're gonna have to grind that out or we can buy that too. If we can buy that too, then I'll just do that right now. And what do we need? Oh yeah, we need like more gold, so... 2 more ectoplasm and 2 gold. Let's see. To get gold, we need 50 mercury and 10 dark matter. How easy is it gonna be to get that right now? Let's get ectoplasm first, too.
Is it here you are?
Which is easy peasy, you need 50 mercury. Oh boy.
Is this where you are?
Which is not that difficult, and 10 dark matter, which is gonna be a little bit more difficult, I would imagine. Where's the dark matter? Is it down here? Is it somewhere else entirely, like... I don't know, here. Yeah, it is. So, food is here in the consumables, that makes sense.
Is this right?
20 dark matter, okay. We can get that right now.
Are you... So, what'll it be?
Gold, hold on. Oh yeah, we need more gold. Forget about that.
I'll go with this.
I need another 50 mercury to transmute into more gold.
Have a look. Oh, what would you like to buy?
Let's see. Need 50 more mercury, right?
Is this... Oh, thank you.
And there we go. Now we should be able to be incredibly rich wherever we go.
Are you... So, what'll it be?
We
I'll
need
go
gold.
with this.
Wait, we need to make 1 more gold for this.
I'll go with this.
There we go. Now we can get infinite gold just from a ridiculous amount of money. So we'll enhance this
I'll go with this.
to max level. Enemies drop gold. Really? But they already do
I'll go with this.
sometimes. Or whatever.
I like it.
So there we have it. Now that we have that active, it's right out. I don't know. 100G. Still only drops 100G. Like, oh no, that drops 500G now. G. Sometimes when I'm unlucky, it drops magic instead. Yeah, we're getting a bunch of money now.
It's good to see you.
So,
What'll it be?
basically, we're past the point where money would be an object. Let's see. Make some silver bullets with... Buy 1 more thing of holy water. Shit. Even now I'm getting unlucky because all of these are...
Have a... Oh, what would you like to buy?
Let's buy even more holy water, I guess. Just fucking
Is
max
this...
out.
Oh, thank you.
It's good. What are we transmuting this time?
And craft silver stuff, silver bullets. 1 thing of 9
I'll
silver
go with
bullets.
this.
Just so we can make that 1 hat that we were missing. Gunslinger's hat. Ooh, durable dragon, silver bullets 5. Yep.
I'll go with this.
I'm not gonna use this, but I want to have all the hats just so I have that assurance. We can get more gold now. Actually, it's connected to Steam. We're confused. Boom. Get this. I thought we had made 1 of those already.
I'll go with this.
Maybe we used it for something.
I'll go with this.
Okay, hairband real quick. And now we only need to craft this ancient tiara. Crown passed down since times of yore. Gold, big 6, right. Well, we need to make 1 more gold, which means we need another 50 mercury and another 10 dark matter. So, see if we can afford that right now, or we're gonna have to actually grind a bit.
Oh, hello. Oh, what would you like to buy? Is this pleasure doing business?
10 dark matter. We can afford it.
Oh, thank you.
We're left with almost no money after that, but that's not an issue anymore, as we've seen.
What are we transmuting this time?
No, we're not doing this, we're doing this.
I'll go with this.
So we can get the other thing. Hat, we don't have that. Ancient tiara.
I'll go with this.
Okay, we officially own every craftable hat in the game now, it looks like, but I still have no idea how to get that, fire one.
Come back anytime.
Maybe we need to craft more
What are we
things.
transmuting this time?
Yeah, clearly that's it, we need to craft more things. Okay, buy more bronze, or see if we can get more bronze. Can we buy more bronze? That's something that I was wondering about earlier.
Oh, what would you like?
Yeah, we can buy bronze, but it's kind of pricey. Alternatively, we can get it by notice how when you like go through quickly, you see the new thing pop up on the top left for some reason. What's up with that? Then by the fitting dollar hammer. Only dollar hammer, really. Oh. A little weird. Okay, so this we have the weapons, the bullet types. I guess we can make those. Yeah. Wolf Hood, Diabolist's Cap, Gunslinger. What about the Circlets? We should have at least 1 Circlet, I thought. Yeah, this one. How the fuck did I get that one? That's what I want to know. Apparently, however I got that one will be the trick to getting this last Circlet that I need. And let me do the one thing that I have a clear aim for right now, which is go try to grind the other bosses. Let me start with the 8-bit bosses, I guess. And the 8-bit boss up here, that is the one 8-bit boss, not multiple. Quick save here just for safety, and... Wait, really? Are you supposed to have invincibility at the moment of using that? After all the crafting I did specifically for that. Let's go back into the cursed book. And let's give this another go. Should be, considerably easier now that we have all these overpowered shit. 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 I take offense to the fact that there are like pixelated light fixtures in the background and they don't do anything. I do have a lot of leftover things. Leftover food items that we bought a while ago to combat Alucard. So I'm not really that worried about dying here, but if we can succeed without the need for them, we probably can, right? Wait for the evil lord to appear and then give him the... oh boy. Never mind, I am remembering how there's a special element to this fight, and that's how... He only takes damage on his noggin, much like old Dracula. Okay, I need you to turn and face me so I can hurt you. Thank you, my friend. There we go. Okay, he drops the 8-bit nightmare. Didn't we have that already? Hold on. Still need his shard if that's actual drop item. No, not Demon Lord 8-bit over. Drops 8-bit nightmare. Still don't know what the fuck the 8-bit nightmare is for though. Seems like a key item. It's not. It's not there. Ain't hard. Apparently hadn't read the description for that. Is it a material? I mean... Yes, it's a material for weapons? I don't know. Like the 8-bit coins. But yeah, we get another run of that, and that went super great and all, but what the fuck. But we didn't get the shard drop from that guy, so that's gonna be annoying. But yeah, just as I suspected, we don't actually need a... Oh, do I have dimension shift? I do. Oh fuck, sword. I keep forgetting that the sword exists and is in this room. Let's try that again. Let's try to like cheese this stage with dimension shift. I'm not even gonna fight these guys.
Dimension shift! Dimension shift! Dimension shift! Dimension shift!
There we go. So we can very easily skip basically the entire stage of dimension shift and gotta go fast shard. See how easily we can demolish this guy though. How? And I remember when this guy was a challenge because of the oh shit. A challenge because I was a wimp. Those were the days. Still, it's not dropping the shard. That's a little bit annoying. I hope that the fucking Master Carpenter grind isn't like this. I mean, it probably isn't going to be just by virtue of the fact that we don't have to go through a stage just to get to him again. Ow. Damn it. So I guess those spike or that fire thing is basically the same effect as the spikes in a normal game. Well, we got here with half health because I just ran straight into the fire like an idiot, but that's okay. I should be able to survive this perfectly fine. You can actually kind of predict his moves now. I'm wondering if I should still have the friggin' fairy familiar in the... Okay, there we go, finally. Guess he dropped the 8-bit nightmare because of the pickpocket shard earlier that time. Okay, 8-bit flame. An 8-bit pillar of flame. Okay, we have the all of the 8-bit shards now, and item drops. So that's cool. Let's save right away. And let us quickly make our way back to the... well, to nowhere actually. We're gonna go to the Oriental lab, because I gotta cheese the Master Carpenter and grind his shard as well. Right now. Because I think it's literally the last shard I have left to collect in the game, except for... actually no, I don't. I'm gonna attempt him once since I'm here, but... But there is one more shard that we need to collect, that's... still think his fucking attacks are a little ridiculous, but... I guess I don't really need to worry about that anymore. Should probably just fucking tank him out this way. Here, there we go. Level up, and he did not leave me his shard. How rude. Oh. Whatever, so we can't really...
Dimension shift!
Can't really just... what do you call it? Oh Christ, really? You're doing this right now, again. There you go. Can't really just like keep going in and out of the room if we don't get what I want right away. Seems he's a little bit
What are we transmuting this time?
A little bit too actually fight me effectively happy. That's what we're calling it, alright. What was I gonna do? What did I want to do? What did I come here for? What is Bloodstained? How do you play? Hello. I came here because I wanted to craft one more shard that I didn't have yet, but I need an extra dark matter for that, alright. We should be able to get that now.
Come back.
It's like 1,000 for the dark matter, so for one dark matter, so that's pretty easy to get with my current situation.
Oh, what would you like to buy?
I'll buy one of these. There. And now,
So, what'll it be?
after I acquire this, hold on, can we like upgrade accelerator shard? We can. Holy shit, we can move even faster than that. Alright. Somehow I never even thought of that. Attack capability. I've never even really bothered to look into other shards, like, how about dimension shift? Long invincibility while warping. What about reflectory, increased range? Really? Maybe this would have been useful for, like,
I'll go with this.
like the racing enemy.
I'll go with this.
What's it called again?
I'll go with this.
Forager. No, it's something else. It's Thresher, the Thrasher, the Ranger, something like that. Oh, they want more bovine plume to max it out eventually. So, done.
I'll go with this.
Maybe we can max this out now. We have a bunch of monster bird tears.
I'll go with this.
Well, maybe not. Never mind. What else do we need for that dimension shift? Witch's tears. Oh boy, yeah, it's gonna be annoying to farm, but I'll just do that later then. Do intend to max out as many of these as I can. I don't know if I'm gonna max out like all of them rank-wise. Oh Jesus. Actually, the ones that require 8-bit stuff, but I want to at least max out all of the yellow ones so that I can have all those abilities permanently. Maybe I can max out my Silver Knight or my Caraboose, or I should probably try to max out the familiars too, honestly.
I'll go with this.
Silver Knight. I don't know if I can max out the grade, because you can't like farm the Silver Knight shards forever. You have like a limited number of them that you find in the castle. Guess that's maxed out, technically, even if it's not theoretically. Okay. I'll see you in darkness. Alright, we now have every craftable shard in the game. Out improving that, fault, whatever. Oh.
Come back.
Let's go and keep trying to kill the Master Carpenter and get his shard, because I'm pretty sure that if we get his shard, that we literally will have every single shard in the game at that point, so... You know, big ups, big goals right there. Oh boy, look at that. It's spicy. Invincibility while warping. Unbelievable. Right. Right, here we go. Time to cheese this guy one more time. I'm gonna bring out my different familiar for this though. Let's bring out the Bloodbringer. We need to level this guy up more. See what the novelty of doing so is. How are you advancing me, sir? Okay, never mind, that was easy. If you can't kind of cheese him if you fucking like stand right next to him and hit him, I guess he doesn't hit you with his knives. You got indeed bonus in early drop. Like, we somehow killed him early? No, that's not, you know, not so luck. Okay, we did it. I have literally every shard in the game. Now, I got the Shard Master achievement. Chisel Barrage. It's a series of chisels. Well, is that what he's throwing? Chisels. I guess those are kind of like knives. This guy up here died. I guess I must assume that he did. One more bovine plume from this area. I think that pretty much covers everything that I wanted to do with this game on stream, though, for the time being. We've beaten all the bosses. We've beaten all the secret stuff. We got the super secret OP enemy that can kill you dead if you're a complete fucking idiot and you haven't gotten the yellow card shard yet. and we got literally every shard in the game and every enemy drop from every single enemy in the game, so that's done. There's not, well, there's still quite a few things left to do in the game, like, you know, getting all the items. Actually, no, I just remember there's like one last important thing, I guess, that I need to do before I leave this game to rest and stream for the time being. And that is finish the quest line. That's the funeral woman. Even though I literally, you know, done all that stuff, I've gotten every fucking enemy drop, I've gotten every shard, and I've crafted like every piece of headwear, and yet somehow I'm still not able to get the, oh, what the fuck, alright, we got a test for getting all the shards in the game, I guess. What could this be? This be the Chaos Ring that gives us unlimited magic, or its equivalent, like in the Sorrow games. Jeebel's glasses. What does this do, I wonder? Do we wear it here, or do we wear it down here? Let's see. Lock 5, lock 7. Hand me down from Johannes, a reminder of days that I are now lost. What does this do for me, though?
Hi, Miriam. So, what'll it be?
Jeebel's glasses.
Come back if the...
Except Jeebel wore glasses, I guess.
You go get...
Damn it. How do I get her part? I guess you can just look at the start menu. It's not the same thing. Look like the same kind of glasses that Johannes is wearing. I don't know.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, they're his glasses, but I guess they're also Jeebel's glasses.
What are we transmuting this time?
What are the lore implications? I say that half jokingly. I didn't even get a bow and blue, so I can't like max out whatever shard and do that. Fuck. Whatever. What do we need to improve? Accelerator again. We need Light Feather. I'll just get that. I'll get all of these later, but I'll probably like have one of the first things that I do. For now, though, let's see. I guess I'm gonna look into this real quick, because I literally have no idea how to. Oh fuck. Yeah. Whatever. How to start approaching this? Okay, flame circlet. Really? We need a recipe for this? Are you sure about that? Because I certainly do not have any recipes. Have, well, fuck, every fucking page on this wiki, it's like so incomplete and early that there's so much, do this later, I guess. Hold on. So many, like a lot of these pages are still like not even changed from the template. Like flame circlet is a headgear. Isn't a craftable item. Where to find it? Is it crafted? At a crafting station or a recipe or found? What resources are needed? It can be apparently crafted with a circlet and a ruby. How do I get a circlet? Hold on. That's why I haven't been able to get this. How do I get the circlet? Crafted with 1/1 status effect. The feeling I've seen. I'm looking at this fucking graphics for the circlet right now, and I feel like I've seen that, but hold on.
Come back.
Is there anything left here in the shop that I haven't bought yet?
What would you like to
This is where I need to look, like... Oh, shit, okay. I didn't think to look here. Alright, we'll buy one of these.
Is this pleasure doing?
Maybe one of those. So is that literally all I needed? To look in the shop and...
Hi, so, what'll it be?
Now we can buy or craft more things. Yeah, we can now get this, so... Buy a few extra circlets to craft this thing, just because it's the thing we need right now, but I should like buy more things from the shop.
Like it.
Once I like run out of... I think I'll only do that once I run out of everything that I can craft without going to the shop though. Like it makes more sense.
Come back if things start to go awry.
Right, I got the thing you wanted. Dead people woman.
How are you, Miriam? Getting by.
Okay. I don't know why she would want the flame circlet, but here you go. Dead person.
Here's what you asked for.
This is it. That's one more villager we can lay to rest. Here's your reward.
Warlock's necklace. I think I already got that from like the old woman though. Let's see though. No, we did get a different necklace. Warlock's necklace is the beloved necklace of a great sorcerer, reduces magic depletion. There you go. Demon necklace. That we got from the old woman. Eliminates vulnerability when you see shards also. And hello the fault if I didn't say that before. To the final thing that I'm gonna be doing in this game probably.
This is the keepsake I'm looking for.
Okay, so what if I
I'll see if I can find it.
refuse her? He doesn't say anything? It's weird. Oh, whatever, we have silver tiara. I have a bunch of silver tiara actually.
How are you?
Those drop from like the rock enemy.
Here's what you asked for.
Tamako death.
This is it.
Have we eaten chicken casserole? Let's find out. We have not eaten chicken casserole. You can get max HP bonus and strength and mind bonus to add to the fucking ridiculously great total bonus that we already have.
This is the keepsake I'm looking for.
Right.
And I wonder if this is like supposed to be a different kind of a reference pool. These names, because these don't look like Castlevania names, honestly. Except for Morris, which is a very roundabout thing. Maid's hairband. Oh boy.
Thank you.
We know how to get Maid's hairband. Do we have Maid's hairband? Probably don't, right? Have a hairband, that's a normal one.
It's good to see you. What are we transmuting this time?
Let's see. Apparently not.
Come back.
Like make
What are we
some
transmuting this
other
time?
item that is like an apron or something that a maid would wear, so we can transmute that into the other thing. I might have to like cheat a little bit and just look at the materials are for this, just so I can like hurry this up. Dress, chainmail, hound vest. Like we've held all of these at least once, right?
I'll go with this.
Let's make some of the higher level before.
I'll go with this.
Let's see if it's we can silk dress. I'm pretty sure we've made a silk dress. So we need that as a base. Needed that as a base for the coronation gown, yeah. So we've made that before. Ones that we can make right now.
I'll go with this.
Polonaise.
I'll go with this.
Silver.
I'll go with this.
1, 2.
I'll go with this.
Round vest. I'm pretty sure we've.
I'll go with this.
And we made teeth. So let's see. Do we have anything different? Things we can make here. Oh. No. It's actually a little problematic. Like a bunny scarf.
I'll go with this.
What if we like put on all the bunny items, because we can make like a scarf and a bunny hat, bunny ears. They're all made with like the lily materials. Bunny boots.
Come back if
We put on all of those at the same time, something will happen. I don't know. Maybe that sounds really stupid, so I'll try it. I don't really know what the effect of those glasses even is. I'm gonna put the other thing back on Plunderer's Ring. And I'm gonna save this as my lucky shortcuts. And now that I've done that, I'm gonna put on all the stupid bunny stuff. I can see if anything happens. Probably not, but we can literally... we don't even need this, we can just use the shard that turns us into a lily straight up. Maybe that plays into it too. And bunny boots. Yeah, we're
staying up. So, what will come back if
a bit outfitted now. If we do that in combination with the fucking Polymorphosis. Maybe that powers this up, I don't know. I wouldn't really know. Okay. See how much damage we do to the enemies when in this state. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, that might be that the bunny gear affects the... Yeah, that's a shitload of damage actually. It's like that's sure more damage than I was doing with like strong greatswords before I became even more OP. Well, maybe the bunny gear actually powers up the polymorphosis transformation. Something like that. That would make sense, but yeah, I'm gonna take a moment. Let's see. We need again like a maid. Something then made hairband. How do we make this? Boy. Apparently I can't stay on the wiki and get this. Let's see. Where's this page? All armor and crafting recipes. Oh boy. Made hairband, yeah, but what do we need for this? This doesn't tell me anything, it's just armor. It doesn't tell me how to actually craft it. Oh, wait, it does? Hold on. It's just like terribly formatted. What is this? Attack, defense, lock slash. These are just stats though. How do we make this? Crafting 1, 2, 3. Alright, well, it's probably one of these hairband, lily ears, and durable drag for oh shit, no. This is awful. Like they're in the middle here. What happens if I like try to select this and fucking copy it in Notepad or something? What will I see?
Staying up. So, what'll it be?
I don't think we're actually able to... Let me get a couple more circlets so I can make more of this, actually.
Stop that.
So I don't have that lagging me.
Oh, what would you like to buy? Is this... Oh, thank you.
Staying up. So, what'll it be?
You're staying up late. It's 11 AM. It's so late, you can't even...
I'll go with this.
It's actually 3 minutes past 11 right now. I'm pretty sure that's like... I'm pretty sure something else too is... if I look in my my archives of items and like look at the recipes, which are somewhere... Here? No. Here? No. Here? Yeah. Supposed to tell me like when there's something missing, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4... No, never mind. There might be like recipes that I don't have, and there's no way for me to know. Okay, well that's reassuring. This other thing that I found is not helping me. Okay, let's see. Made hairband side quests. Side quests. Get from side quests the maid's hairband. I didn't get it from any other side quest though. This is disturbing. Hold on, I don't have the maid's hairband. Okay. So I somehow do. Circlet, which apparently not read in my inventory. Garbo had a billowed brim. Crow hat, silver tiara, gunslinger's hat, ribbon, kitsune mask, blah 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 blah. Yeah, this is actually really very obnoxious. Can't find information on this. Let me search the... Can I search these questions? answers. I can have a queue for this already. Probably not, right? You know what? Let me like actually open up my, or open up nothing. Open up, start up, not open up my music thingy, because I'm gonna take a quick break right now. Because I've actually feeling the consequences for once of having been drinking during the stream. It's not like anything stronger than fucking soda, so I'll be back in just a second to conclude this mystery. Alright, sorry about that delay. But I return. I still have no real clue on how to proceed here, but I'm gonna try putting out a feeler on the Discord and see what happens. Otherwise I'm just gonna have to keep fishing around, I guess. Looking around in the fucking the Q answer thing. Okay. Best bet at this point. Ooh. Oh, Christ. Just something I wish I hadn't. yeah. Probably shut off or stop the music. Right. Now back into the game. Still very confused. Gotta look back at the shop real quick, just to make sure I haven't stupidly missed anything over here.
Like to buy?
Anything at all that I haven't bought from here? No. About anything from this tab that might... How about a necklace? I apparently don't have that yet.
There you are.
Sunglasses. Glasses. I have that.
There you are.
Glasses.
Is this Paul? Thank you.
Oh, you're right. An order-made scarf. It can be dyed the color of your choice.
There you are.
Currently not obtainable by stores. That's everything as far as armor. Getting that has given me any
What are we transmuting this time?
leads. Breastplate. Imbued with protection. Brigandine. I'll have to make another one of those eventually. Kind of a place like farm money quick. Farming, like, and getting more of them in their crafting percentage. I don't know. Probably make some bullets just so I
I'll
can
go with this.
I have them.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
You know what, let me ask these people. Let's see.
I'll go with this.
Sure, I have a few of those. Which I mean, I probably had only one. Yeah, I only got one. Oh, there it goes. Diamond bullets. And then, sure. Make as many of these as possible right now, just so I can
I'll go with this.
completion thing. Shield wave.
Stop back.
Hold on. Did you misread the thing? Yeah, a fucking idiot. Oh, shit, you'd completely misread the thing. I am a fucking idiot.
Staying up late tonight? What are we transmuting this time?
Silk dress, hold on.
Come back.
We have a silk dress already, or... Let's look at the... I just should look at... You put it backwards, right.
Hi. So, what'll it be?
We make all of the bullets. Powder. Poison
I'll go with
rounds.
this.
Poison arrows, too.
I'll go with this.
Super awesome move.
I'll go with this.
Scatter shots.
I'll go with this.
Rounds. Through.
I'll go with this.
And I guess mission type we have after the diamond. That's okay. We need a silk dress for this quest, and I guess like to. So
I'll go with this.
just make the one for now. Because I need
Pace yourself.
something. I'd like have a complete harvest. Perfect.
How are you?
Yeah, I got you the thing that I didn't realize. It's a completely different thing.
Here's what you asked for.
This is it. That's one more villager we can lay to rest. Here's your reward.
just need to unwind with something different for a little while so I can return to... I get the maid's servant. A reward. That can only be described as made to order. Wearing this though.
This is the keepsake I'm looking for.
Right. I'll see if I can find it.
Well, we got a bunch of ribbons as drops from one of the... Sure.
Thank you. How are you, Miriam?
Getting by.
So that shouldn't be an object at all. 14 ribbons.
Here's what you asked for.
This is it?
But the silver power ring, which I'm fairly sure is a copy of a ring we'll... Not... Thick glasses, it's very cheap stuff. Sake. I have 2 silver power rings now. Attack power in proportion to the number of enemies you have slain, so stupidly high attack with that.
This is the keepsake I'm looking for.
Right. I'll see if I can find it.
A diamond. Well, we're gonna have to go find some diamonds, I guess. From Majestic Blades.
Thank...
Okay. What are we doing with that? That one. We don't have any diamonds right now. Sure, so... Yeah, we don't... Somewhere. Craft one, let's go farm 1 diamond over the fucking base elementals. At the end. Hold on, let's see. I'm offended by this thing that they just put in this channel, Jesus Christ. Whatever. Because it is anything that people would usually associate with that term, but because it is something that I know particularly interesting, and yet a lot of people do, so alienating. Let's see. What am I just doing? Also, why is the entire game frozen except for the... Okay, cool. I guess the mouse wire decided to get tangled up in a specific way, at least nothing fell. That could have been bad if I hadn't just poured out the rest of that before. Okay, we need 2 diamonds. I need one of them to craft, or not to craft anything, but to, like, hand in as the quest reward. I'll need the other one for, like, an upgrade, I think. Or to craft something, let's see. I'll just listen to the angry sword boy while I... Come on, get over here, please. Okay, there's 1 diamond, but we're gonna farm another one, just because I want to. For this other purpose that I already forgot what it is, but might as well get it done now. Oh, and before we need to farm a ton more stuff just to finish off the other quest, the other 2 quests that are left in that quest line, because this is literally the last thing I'm pretty much planning to do on stream at this point for this game. Maybe I'll go back to it if I do like other runs, like we've gone through in hard mode or something. Maybe attempt a nightmare mode. Those would have to be like New Game Pluses stuffs.
Staying up late tonight. So, what'll it be?
Assuming that they let me do that, I don't know if they will actually. But they don't let me like go into hard mode in New Game Plus, and I'll just do regular normal mode New Game Plus as I gone through, which will be even more of a joke, but you know. Oh yeah, we need diamond for the bullets. That's why we need that.
I'll go with this.
And now we have every bullet type crafted, I think.
Pace yourself out there.
And with one of our fucking things that... Oh yeah, did you finish the thing?
I finished the arm.
Yeah.
And
Can you plant this?
sure.
I don't even think we need that for anything, but still.
How are you, Miriam?
Getting by.
I'm gonna bring you a diamond. That looks like the diamond.
Here's what you asked for.
This is it. That's one more villager we can lay to rest. Here's your reward.
Majestic plate. There you go.
This is the keepsake I'm looking for.
Right.
And we need our... I don't think we have our calculum. I think we spent the last one of those and fucking... What was it? Improving the Silver Knight. No.
Thank you.
Yeah, we don't have our calculum because it would be here too, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure we're gonna have to grind it off of an enemy, so... what enemy though? The Great Axe Outsider, I guess. I think that's the only way to get it too, so let's go right back to the... Oh. Oh, look at the health now, okay. Right back here. Okay, you missed it. Come on. Down here so I can kill you one last time. I don't intend to farm anything, but I do need the Great Axe Outsider thing. Drop. Oh, Jesus Christ. I do get a drop here though, I suppose. Let's wait for this thing to actually drop. We only need one orichalcum, and I don't know if we need it. We probably do need it for like other crafting things at this point. Oh, sapphire. Hooray. 500G, hooray. Okay, here's the guy. We can just farm this guy because he's by himself. I'm pretty sure there are other rooms. I guess let's keep going, yeah. There we go. Just let me be behind you so I can cheese you more easily. I think in the room down here you can actually see how to do it right here. So we can just keep doing this. Until we get get the money, but no. Get the orichalcum drop. Apparently we need to farm it off of him, but he wants to drop Fiend Skulls instead. Start leveling up there. Okay, there it is. You know what, we'll just go back through and get back to the warp room instead of using a waste stone. We don't need that. Already a wimp. And we'll just get more drops of the same variety. And hey, look at that little right there, pretty much. It's so much easier to get around with the fucking Black Panther thing. Very glad I got that. Right, come on. Any minute now we're gonna collect this. Alexandrite and Sapphire. Alexandrite doesn't drop from that thing, really. Okay, so I guess it's not just from the chests. Back to the village we go. Probably need the recalcum for other crafting stuff, like I said, but I'm not gonna farm it right now. What are we done with this quest? Just to see what happens. Probably gonna get another achievement and that's it. Orichalcum. There you go. We have two. Oh yeah, we get an extra one. I forgot that.
This is it. That's one more villager we can lay to rest. Here's your reward.
Borneus Munier, which we already have, so...
This is the keepsake I'm looking for.
Right.
Memory of George, which should be the last one we did in the ancient tiara. But that's kind of ridiculous, but should be no problem. I mean, we have one, I think.
Thank you.
Right now, but it's the one that to craft it we need like gold. I'll just give her that one.
How are you?
I can just be done with that because we need gold, which means we will need to farm some more money in later. We can have another one in hand. Where's the tiara? There it is.
Now all the dead will be remembered.
I guess they wouldn't have been otherwise. What's Solomon's Ring? What does Solomon's Ring do? Let's see. Increases how often enemies... Okay, this is the Soul Eater ring. Which is completely worthless to me now, because I already have all the shards. Well, there you go. So I guess if you want to, like, if I would want to do, like, more runs of this game, I would do well to just try to get all of these quests done a lot sooner. For the post-game grind.
Now all the dead will be remembered.
That makes me want to chortle. I guess that's done. I don't think I even got like an achievement from that or anything. I feel the best thing, they're all complete. I get an achievement for like getting 50% of the quest complete. There's not another one for getting all the quests. Maybe I'll get like some kind of hidden chest that'll appear now that I've done all of those, like with this, or maybe not, I don't know. Perhaps not. Yeah, perhaps not. I find it weird, because I'm pretty sure if I look at like my Steam thing, I'm seeing that last achievement I got is gonna have been like the one for getting all the shards, isn't it? Yep. Absorbed every single shard. Mass of fortune of at least 500k. Complete the item list. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Break down items into materials 10 times. I mean, I could do that now, probably. Master a weapon technique. It's gonna be annoying, but I guess I can do that. Aren't any weapon techniques for the Crusade Grim, though, are there? Well, that would be a little too OP. Let's see. Well, it's not the Crusade Grim, it's the Rava Velar, excuse me. Let me just look at all of these and see. Anything for this sword? Apparently not. And that makes sense, because, you know, this sword is just OP enough as it is. And there's those achievements left, apparently, and as well as 2 hidden achievements, and I want to get all of them, so I'll have to... Probably gonna have to, like, I don't know, do extra runs to actually get everything. But I fully intend to, eventually. I don't know. Let me go back and save in a second. Pretty much 1 or 2 more things I want to do at this point. I'm actually gonna be like going New Game Plus with this file until like I get everything, all the items and junk, at least that I can get. Because maybe there's some items that you can only get in hard mode, like in the other Metroidvanias. That would require me to go into New Game Plus, but right now, just save one more time, go into the title screen. And what if I start this, I don't know, option? Hacker ID. I do New Game Plus, or may not let you do that. Maybe not. Boss Rush mode, I guess we can play. It starts off with you saying speedrun mode even. Oh, that's like a glitch. It's a small glitch, but I guess I should probably mention it. Like, you start, just play speedrun mode when you start up. Hold on. It's a very minor thing, but I feel like it should be fixed. Let me write that in my, thing. And yeah, that's... I would like to chalk this up as a glitch, but I think that's just like Steam and my hardware being a piece of shit. Yeah, the cable is very much continually connected, and it keeps claiming that it isn't. Alright, so how do I phrase this? Have you quickly extra load saying on the title screen with the over speedrun mode, it will still And we go back in even though boss rush mode is selected by default. There. And speaking of boss rush mode, that's one of the things I wanted to try. Yeah, we'll go to course 2, which we have not yet completed, and we'll still use the luck build, I guess. Nope. Yeah, hey Alfred, guess what? You can get dead. This is gonna be a joke now that I have the super speedy shard on the Sagrim. Ravavelar, whatever. I should probably get used to calling it that. I wanna say the wrong thing after all. Well, evidently not me. Gotta go fast. It doesn't look like I have any other food bonuses though, which I find kind of weird. I guess I'll use the invert shard too, just so I can cheese this boss easier. There we go. Oh, the invert effect persists. Interesting. Just fucking Gilo. I guess I'm gonna kill Gilo the normal way. Fucking. That counts as a victory. So what do we need to fight? I guess Gremory maybe? Yep. It's gonna be a bit more of a little bit more difficult trying to kill Gremory with these, but surely that won't be an issue for us. Fuck. Even if we get cursed constantly. Like maybe if I do like this, that'll make it easier to spam everything. Oh boy, I forgot she has 2 faces. I do agree, it's very funny. Come on. Oh boy. This might actually be a challenge. Oh shit. I guess they actually do, you know. I count for the fact that you're gonna be inverting shit during this fight. Not clever, but I think I did it. Okay. 32-bit coin. I guess I did it. Did Alfred in 14 seconds. Difficulty normal. Alright, there you go. I don't know if I get like different rewards for this. How do I select go back to the title screen? I want to redo the course 1 and see if I get anything different from that now that I have the super OP set up. There you go. Guess I can try it on hard too. Apparently it took me 2 minutes to finish course 1 under the initial circumstances, but that's gonna be different now, yep. It took us fucking stupidly short time just to kill Vepar there. Nice and Getsu, guess what? I remember when you were difficult. They had normal weapons. Same goes for you, hand. Lamprey mouth squid creature. Up. And you, whatever your name was. Silver demon who was a bit cooler looking in the Curse of the Moon, I'm pretty sure. I say I'm pretty sure as if that were an objective thing, but no, it really isn't. In my opinion, is what I should be saying, really. Oh, hello. Ether. Do that another minute and we get an ether. Yeah, I get the feeling that we already got the highest score for that. But yeah, there's our boss rush rewards. I guess we can... it's gonna be a pain in the ass to grind like the 16-bit coins. Assume the save data. Yeah, it's clear. Can we not do... I guess we can't do New Game Plus yet. Hold on, can I do anything with this coin right now?
So, what'll it be?
Like, I don't know, crafting more weapons. 8-bit coin. Apparently we have no 8-bit coins, but we should have a... Oh, we have a 32-bit coin. We can improve the off on Moraki. 2 more ridiculous levels, I guess we'll... I don't know. Shall we craft that? There's like a level 2 version of Club 1 Meraki though, isn't it? It's supposed to be like, yeah. 16 Bitcoin, okay, 32 Bitcoin is actually the higher one. Club 1 Meraki 1. Do we need to sacrifice the older version of it? Yeah, we do, okay. So it's like an improvement.
I'll go with this.
Yes. Just see. Okay, can we improve that even further now, or what? Probably not, right? Now, but we have one of these fucking maxed out weapons. So that takes care of that, I guess. Oh wait, it's gonna be a pain to like grind out all of these coins that I need to make these weapons and max them out. But I believe, let's see. Let me look at my inventory, or archive items, weapons, full life consequences, yeah. So each of those only has one entry, that's weird, so you're actually just improving it, I guess, instead of, hold on. See things again. Instead of having like different items that or entries for the upgraded versions. Yeah, I guess that's it. Techniques 38.10%. I don't know if that's techniques discovered or techniques mastered. Probably the former. Materials 97. I still don't know what I'm missing there. By 66. Body armor 87. Apparently I'd maxed out the head armor, accessories and scarves though, which kinda did a little sooner than I was expecting to. There you go. Even more overpowered weapon that is not even as overpowered as my Crusader equivalent though. I'm so glad I guess what that was that I did. Even if I could have done with doing that a little sooner, but I think that'll be this game for now. I've done all the post-game stuff that isn't just pure grind, so I'll just be doing it on my own. I'll have to look into the New Game Plus thing too, because I don't really see an option for it here. Thought that was gonna be like a launch thing, or maybe not. AI 669, welcome. That was Bloodstained Ritual of the Night post-game. Which I've been hard at work with this past couple of days, and I've gotten quite a lot of things in, but probably will continue to get quite a lot of things in on my own time, just because it's gonna be really, really grindy from here on out. And really repetitive, but hey, I find that relaxing that I just don't. It's probably a good idea to stream that. Hold on. Is the audio levels for the microphone fine? If I like go this far away and speak, you can hear that, right? Oh, sometimes you can, alright. Apparently it cuts out sometimes, so I should just stay right here, okay. But, now that I've done that, actually let me look at the FAQ thing in the Discord real quick. Probably come back here. This should detail the DLC stuff, the free DLCs, let's see. Day 1 free DLC, it says New Game Plus and that speedrun mode. I guess I can talk about it in the Discord because I don't see like option just in the menu. Maybe I just need to like beat the final boss again to do that. But I'm not gonna be doing that right away because I need to get all the other items that I can get right now at least. So, but yeah, that's gonna be something that will be done at a later date, probably because right now it's not quite a forbidden hour yet. So. Clearly, I must keep going until it is forbidden hour, even though I have been streaming for like 3.5 hours, I don't care. Clearly, I can go for longer, and clearly I shouldn't pay attention to the fact that I'm getting increasingly hungry, just like last night. I mean, I did end up streaming this game for like, only about 3 hours, which is about half as long as I ended up streaming it yesterday, counting the first couple hours of the stream. So let's see. What I want to do right now is, I guess, switch my think the first couple hours of the stream. Boy, oh, I don't want to go to a place that'll result in me getting an echo of my own voice. What I want is to go to my live thing and do this. Okay, I'm actually kind of confused about this. Guess this? I don't know, man. Let me do some searches on the Twitch directory to see if I can figure out how I want to do this while I go to the directory that... Like, let's see. Mods, let's see, there's a mod for 2, I guess. I guess it would be Doom 2 if I wanted to play a Doom mod. I would set my game as Doom. Yeah. I guess we're doing that then. Doom 2 Hell on Earth. Okay, and I'm gonna go over to... Probably should have added this freaking timestamp that I just